against the Pierre Governors, being brought to you by Sharp Automotive, Fisher Rounds and Associates, Kunkel Snyder Optometric, Active Heating, also the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Glacial Lakes Orthopedics, Midco Sports, American Bank and Trust, McDonald's, also Great Western Bank. We got Daniels Marine, Hometown Building Center, Culligan and Hy-Vee, Stony Brook Suites, Tacker Plumbing and Heating, Northwestern Mutual Insurance, Watertown Healthy Youth, Watertown Human Service Agency, Gather Coffee Eats and Gifts, Lake Stop 20, Compesca Lodge, Family Dental Center, and the Watertown Family Eye Care, the Blossom Shop, Brian's Glass and Door, Dairy Queen, Pregame Insurance, and Perkins Family Restaurant. All great sponsors right here on KWAT Radio.
The purple and gold are coming your way. The Watertown Arrows are going to do it today.
All right, let's go to the state capital, Pierre, with KWAT's Brent Nathaniel.
Thank you very much, Rod, as we get set for Class 11 AA football playoffs tonight here across the Arrows Radio Network. 950 KWAT, Sharp Automotive at American Bank and Trust, bringing you the live streaming video at gowatertown.net/arrows. I'm Brent Nathaniel along with you tonight, along with Rod back at the studios at KWAT, and my wife Bree Matthews on the video camera tonight. We're proud to bring you Watertown Arrow football this evening. Well, we open up the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show between these two squads, and well, these two teams met not too long ago, back on October 8th, with Watertown on the losing side of a shootout, 52-42. Watertown hopes to correct that on the other side of be on the winning side of the shootout here this evening. And boy, Pierre has got a lot of weapons, and the name you're going to be hearing a lot of, as you did the first go-around, was Lincoln Keenholz, the junior quarterback here for Pierre. He's a 2,500-yard passer this year, 32 touchdowns, only 4 interceptions. He also has 812 yards on the ground. Keenholz going to be their big guy on the field again here tonight. He has a great association as well, a great troop to go along with them, and Cade Kaiser with 28 receptions so far on the year and 13 carries on the ground. Jet Zabel, the little brother of 2 other Zabels. One's playing in North Dakota State, and one has been playing some college baseball. Both the Zabel kids are, they're pretty darn good, and Jet, he's the tight end for this Pierre squad. Brecken Kruger, another receiver, and Jack Merquan, the 1,000-yard receiver for Pierre. 39 receptions, 1,020 yards, 14 touchdowns for Jack Merquan. Watertown hopes to move on to the semifinal round, which would be next Friday night, as Drew Norberg, he is almost at 2,000 yards passing this season. He sits at 1,933 yards, 17 touchdowns on the season, 11 interceptions, and his big target has been Cole Holden. Holden went over 1,000 yards receiving last week, 1,088 yards. Holden has 13 touchdowns on the year. Rushing games beginning just a little bit better, led by Owen Sparts. Since the Pierre game just a few weeks ago, Owen has 60 carries, 295 yards on the ground. He will get the start. And what looks to be a track race again here tonight at Hollister Field on the South Dakota State Capitol. We're actually staring right at the Capitol building across the way from us here this evening. We're going to take a first time out here on the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show. When we come back, we are going to talk to both of the coaches. When we first come back, we'll talk with Pierre head coach Steve Steele. We'll follow that up with Watertown head coach John Hodorf. First up, Steve Steele. He comes up your way in 4 minutes across the Arrows Radio Network.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates, at your service, at your side. With offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
Sharp Automotive in Watertown is proud to announce that their Abra Body Shop has a new location. They've moved directly west of the Sharp Toyota showroom on West Highway 212 in Watertown, offering you a more convenient location with the same great service and quality workmanship you've come to trust from their Abra Body Shop. If your vehicle's in need of repairs, stop in or give them a call. 605-886-8083. Sharp's Abra Body Shop at their new location just west of the Toyota showroom at Sharp Automotive, West Highway 212, Watertown.
The Dakota Marker game is back, and it's live on Midco Sports.
He is loose inside the 40, and Pierre strong.
The Bison and Jackrabbits put on a show this spring when SDSU reclaimed the Rock, but the Bison have their rise on retaking the prize in this matchup of top-ranked foes. Tune in for the pregame show at 1:30 p.m. Central from Brookings on November 6th. Live on Midco Sports and streaming on Midco Sports Plus.
The McDonald's breakfast is too good to speak deal. Sounds a lot like... that. And who wants to chit-chat in the morning when you have McDonald's to eat anyway?
Get any size coffee or soft drink for just $1 or a $2 small McCafe. Download our app and get daily McCafe deals. Price and participation may vary. McD app download and registration required.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. McDonald's. I'm loving it.
Hi, this is Carla Christensen. Consider all the good you do in your life for both your family and your business. New York Life Insurance Company is here to help you continue that good. So give Carla or Vince, your local New York Life agents, a call. We can help find ways to protect your business and those who help it grow. We can also help plan your family's financial future so you can keep good going in your personal life as well. You can reach Pregame Insurance at 886-9043 or look for us at newyorklife.com.
Before and after the game, make sure you stop into your Watertown Perkins. They're famous for breakfast, but you'll also love their lunches and dinners. Conveniently located at the corner of Highways 81 and 212. At Perkins, you'll find quality fresh food, freshly baked pies and muffins. And it's all in a clean, relaxing, and friendly atmosphere. So come on in and bring your appetite. Your Watertown Perkins. We'll do the rest.
Brian's Glass is a proud supporter of high school athletics and wishes all of the Watertown Arrows athletes good luck during the year. Brian's Glass can assist you with commercial and residential glass needs and is also able to assist you with your windshield needs. For all of your glass needs, contact Brian's Glass at 886-5328. That's Brian's Glass, 886-5328. And go Arrows.
It's time to treat yourself to a treat or tasty meal from your Watertown Dairy Queen. Ice cream treats hit the spot every time. From a soft serve cone to your favorite blizzard. How about ordering an ice cream cake for that special occasion? There's great meals to fill those hunger pains. And be sure to download the DQ app on your phone and order ahead of time to speed up your order with curbside pickup. Make it a Dairy Queen day with your Watertown DQ on Highway 212.
It's also Miracle Treat Day, in case you didn't know that, at Dairy Queens across South Dakota. We're here live in our South Dakota capital, Pierre, South Dakota. Capitol building just across the way from us, Hollister Field, in the Class 11 AA football playoffs as Watertown travels to Pierre here tonight. Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show continues on. Time now for the Kunkel Snyder Optometric Coach's comments. And earlier this week, I talked to the head coach of the Pierre Governors, Steve Steele.
Well, Coach, let's go back to last week. Suffered a loss versus a really good Brookings squad. I think that's going to make some noise here in the playoffs. Talk about that game and what were some of your thoughts from it?
Well, Brookings is a very good team. I think you've seen that all season long. They're not super flashy, but they continue to get the job done. And, they really frustrated us in the red zone. I think from our perspective, that was the biggest frustration, is we felt like we had a lot of yards. We got in the red zone 6 times and had 14 points, which just isn't good enough to win a football game. So we definitely had a lot of positives to take away from it, but at the same point in time, we just didn't do enough.
Well, let's talk about what do you think your team took away from that game?
The biggest thing that we've got to do, we threw the ball 55 times. We've got to have more balance than that. Anytime a team can pigeonhole you into knowing what you're doing, that's going to be advantage them. So we've got to be more balanced on offense and, really defensively, outside of just a couple plays where we lost a gap here or missed a pull, I thought our defense played very well. So, most of the frustration from last week would have been on the offensive side of the ball.
Well, how'd the week of practice go for you?
It's been a good week. I think the good thing about losing a football game at that point in time is it's the last one you're allowed to lose, I guess, if you want to say it that way, where, our season continues to go even though we lost. And it provides, a lot of hunger for these kids. I think we had a pretty good winning streak going into that Brookings game, and, losing that game, it definitely gets everyone's attention a little bit more and makes everybody realize, just the incredible amount of work that has to go in winning those close football games.
Well, let's talk about the first go-around with Watertown. Man, it was a shootout just a few weeks ago. You end up winning 52-42. What do you remember about the first go-around with Watertown?
Well, I said that it's a fun thing this year. The AA playoff should be very exciting. There's not going to be a lot of bad games. I think it was a really good matchup last time. I would expect nothing less again the second go-around. Watertown's got a pretty special player out there, a wide receiver, a quarterback that can really throw the ball. Their offensive line's monstrous. They gave us a lot of problems, and then defensively, just like we feel the same way. We think there's going to be a lot of adjustments made from round 1 to round 2, and that's what's fun for playoff football in AA is, for the most part, you're seeing a team for the second time, and it's, who's going to adjust better.
What do you feel are the keys to victory on Thursday night?
We definitely have to have more balance than we showed against Brookings. That's more of a schematic thing all the time. You don't ever want to just be so heavily reliant on one side of the football on running or passing on one side of the football. And, defensively, we've really got to limit the big plays. I think, number 3 killed us last time. We missed a lot of tackles on the quarterback. So we've got to be ready for that and, find ways to keep him out of the end zone.
Thoughts on the ball game tonight from Pierre Governor Coach Steve Steele, brought to you by Kunkel Snyder Optometric. The Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show continues on. Up next, the coach, John Hodorf. He joins us in 2 minutes across the Arrows Radio Network.
Hi, this is Mandy from Kunkel Snyder Optometric. We're a full-scope eye clinic that offers eye exams for kids and adults of all ages. We have glasses that range from budget to name-brand designer. Our doctors fit a variety of contact lenses, including astigmatism, bifocal, and even lenses for corneal disease and dry eye. They treat eye infections, pink eye, glaucoma, and even remove metal from the eye. We're here when you need us. We're open 5 days a week, have evening hours, and we're always accepting new patients. Call 882-4175 for an appointment or stop in and see us. We're on Highway 81 North in Watertown. Kunkel Snyder Optometric. Your family's eye care is our family business.
Hi, this is Christine from the Blossom Shop, inviting you to come down and see everything we have in store. Fresh flowers, cards, memorial, garden statues, and new inventory weekly. Stop on in and see what we have for you at the Blossom Shop, 115 East Kemp.
At Watertown Dental Care, dentistry isn't just a job, it's our passion. This is Dr. Darren Bach, and for over 20 years, our practice has been built on trust, patient service, and exceptional dental care. We never forget you have a choice.
I'm Dr. Clayton Conroy. Every decision we make, from flexible payment options to convenient scheduling, is done to make your experience both convenient and comfortable. We invite you to experience our personalized care and attention firsthand. Call today, 882-0747.
Giving you something to smile about. Watertown Dental Care.
A bank's foundation is your foundation. By providing exceptional services you value, American Bank and Trust is now open in Watertown with 15 locations serving eastern South Dakota. American Bank and Trust offers robust banking and trust services complemented with today's technology. It's a new Watertown bank led by bankers you already know. So make it your new bank. American Bank and Trust, 1600 4th Street Northeast Watertown. Member FDIC.
Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show continues on across the Arrows Radio Network, 950 KWAT, and GoWatertown.net/Arrows as we get set for the 11AA quarterfinal round, Watertown at Pierre. Time now for the Kunkel Snyder Optometric Coach's comments. And yesterday I talked with the coach, John Hodorf.
Well, before we turn our attention to this week, Coach, let's just briefly talk about last week. What good did you see from your team going up against Yankton last week?
Well, last week we played much better defensively. Gave up a few yards still on the first drive of the half and the first drive of the game. But overall, we were much more physical and played a lot better defensively.
Well, in the post game, you mentioned it was a tough loss for the guys. Did that turn into a good week of practice?
Yeah, I think it did. I mean, we're excited to go into the playoffs, to get to take your record, throw it out the window, and go play a game that we know we have a chance to win.
You think the boys are excited for kind of a clean slate now?
Oh, for sure. I think it's pretty exciting for us to go into the playoffs. Like I said, going against a team that we have a legitimate chance of beating, and knowing that we can come out and play hard and can get something done and get deep into the playoffs.
Well, before we talk about the second go-around with Pierre, let's go back just a few weeks to the first go-around with Pierre. It was a high-scoring affair. What do you remember about the first go-around against Pierre?
First round was a shootout. There was a ton of points scored. I think the final score ended up 52-42. Not a lot of defense got played in that game. Our guys played okay defensively. We had put some new things in. There's just some tweaks we needed to make our defense more effective and get back into the game and try to limit Pierre's possessions this time.
Well, let's talk about it this go-around. What do you feel are the keys to getting a playoff victory Thursday night?
Definitely taking Pierre's offense off the field as often as possible. Their quarterback's really good. They have good skill kids. They have good offensive line. So the fewer possessions they have, the fewer chances they have to score, the better you are off defensively.
Thoughts on the ball game tonight with Watertown Arrow coach John Hodorf, brought to you by Kunkel Snyder Optometric. Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show continues on. When we come back, we'll get our starting lineups, our temperature of the game, our national anthem, and the kickoff between Watertown and Pierre. It's the Class 11 AA quarterfinal round across the Arrows Radio Network. You're back here in 2 minutes.
Dano's Marine in Watertown is taking orders for the new 2022 Ranger boats powered by Mercury Outboards. Get the details on the Ranger 621 CFS and Ranger Regatta 223 Pontoon Fish Series, powered by Mercury Outboards. Stop and see recent trade-ins of Mercury-powered Ranger boats. Dano's Marine, your elite Ranger Mercury dealer, West 212 Watertown, or online 24/7 at danosmarine.com.
At Great Western Bank, they know that champions play as one team with one goal. They know that champions don't just happen. They are built with determination and the right mix of teammates. You can count on Great Western Bank as a trustworthy teammate that will go the extra mile to help you win. To learn more, visit your nearest branch today. Great Western Bank, making life great. Member FDIC.
Do you think choosing new flooring is overwhelming? There's no need to stress. You can see how it will look ahead of time with the Room Visualizer at hometownbuildingcenter.com. Just upload your photo on our website and start experimenting. Then come into our showroom and we will help guide you to the right options for you and your home. We have financing available to qualified applicants, and we can even help with installation. Hometown Building Center, South Highway 20 in Watertown.
If all you want is a sip of water at the kitchen sink, any filter will do. I want better water in the laundry, better water in the bathroom, better water at every tap, in every room for everyone in my home. Every time, everywhere I use water, every day. So I got a whole home filtration system from Culligan. Now I ask you, how long will it take for you to call the Culligan man?
Hey, Culligan Man!
I'm Jason Hansen, your local Culligan man in Watertown. Call us today at 886-4830.
Welcome back to Pierre as we get set for the 11 AA quarterfinal round. Here on 950 KWAT. Video is up tonight too. GoWatertown.net/arrows. Again, that's GoWatertown.net/arrows. Thanks to Sharp Automotive and American Bank and Trust bringing you the video tonight. I'm Brent Nathaniel along with you. Rod Lennig back at the studios at KWAT, and my beautiful and talented wife, Bree Matthews, running the camera tonight at GoWatertown.net/arrows. This is the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show. Well, the other playoff games in Class 11 AA look like this. There's one game already underway, and T is rolling Sturgis. That's mid-second quarter, 28-7. The other two games are 7 o'clock kicks. It's Mitchell and Yankton and Aberdeen Central in Brookings. If you're looking for other games across the network tonight of Watertown Radio Sports, we have 9A action on New Country KS93, Harriet-Selby area, and Castlewood. It's time now for the active heating temperature of the ball game. Rod, what is it like outside?
Oh, not too bad. We'll get down to 32 and then a high 56 tomorrow. About the same on Saturday. Going to be cold as we go into next week. Going to be a cold Halloween for the tricks and treaters. Right now in Watertown, we're 50 degrees, and out there in Pierre, you're much warmer at 59.
That is the one thing I remember. My wife and I lived in Pierre for just about 2 years. It was always warmer in Pierre. And as we were driving out here, you could just kind of see the temperature rise. And it is a gorgeous night. There is not a cloud in the sky. The sun just went down over the hills in the western part of South Dakota. As we get set for the 11AA quarterfinal round here on 950 KWAT and GoWatertown.net. Don't forget, you can tweet me tonight at Brent Nathaniel with where you are watching or listening to this ball game for your chance to win a Dutch Boy car wash. That's at Brent Nathaniel with where you are watching and listening to this ball game. I'll be awarding several car wash winners following the conclusion of this game tonight. Time now to get our starting lineups, brought to you by Glacial Lakes Orthopedics, and we'll get our law on the field too, courtesy of the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection. And for all of that, we throw it to the public address announcer.
Anthem, so get ready for player introductions first, and then we will do the anthem after the player introduction. So go ahead and get set up for player introductions. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the capital city, Hollister Field. This is the place to be for South Dakota football tonight. You got quarterfinal football playoff action where our beloved Governors play host to the Watertown Arrows.
That's right.
The schools participating in this event are members of the South Dakota High School Activities Association and have adopted the rules under which the games are conducted. A strong commitment to excellence, fair play, and sportsmanship are all vital to the success of this football game. The Activities Association and their lead partner, Sanford Health, their financial partner, Dakota Bank, their community partner, Farmers Union Insurance, military partner, South Dakota Army National Guard, and proud corporate sponsor, Billion Automotive, appreciate your recognition of the values being taught at this educational event. We have the potential for a great game. Let's make it happen with your positive support. Now let's meet the ladies bringing the cheer for the purple and gold Watertown Arrows.
Snipes is supposed to be here.
Reagan Allers. Brooklyn Dahl. Jenna Didi. Amara Kranz. Natalie Peterson. Ashley Stanley. And Shelby Wietzema. The Arrow cheerleaders are coached by Kaylee Sassover. And now let's meet the ladies bringing the cheer for the green and white fight, 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 Pierre Governor. Gracie Bowman. Bella Cowie. Lexi Diligence. Emma Hall. Emma Hunt. Riley Nelson. Madison Odekoven.
How are you?
Jordan Reed. Drew Shukar. J.C. Smith. And Tessa Swiden. The Governor cheerleaders are coached by Sarah Berger. And now let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's game. First, let's meet the starting defense for the Watertown Arrows. At cornerback number 3, Cole Holden. At the other corner, number 16, Colin Dingzer. At free safety, number 5, Reese Stark. At strong safety, number 21, Mason Cordell. At linebacker, number 2, Ben Altoff. Another linebacker, number 28, Mac Johnson. And the Watertown third linebacker, number 28, Mac Young. At one defensive end, number 4, Hunter Wenches. At the other end, number 27, Austin Johnson. At one defensive tackle, number 12, Devin Lewis. And the other defensive tackle, number 58, Rock Etram. The Arrows are coached by Will Castle, J.J. Clendon, Brandon Huth, Chris Jacobson, Matty Kranz, Tommy Mattingly, Kelly O'Connor, Chris Tracy, Jim Wright, and head coach Don Hodor. And now green and white on your feet and bring the ruckus. These are your Governor starters on offense, a.k.a. the Green Machine. At an offensive lineman, number 62, Jaden Floor. At center, number 74, Christian Bush. At guard, number 77, Brady Getz. Another guard, number 57, Gary Nedman. At tackle, number 72, Kyle Alberton. At tight end, number 12, Jed Zabel. At wide receiver, number 2, Brecken Kruger. Another receiver, number 17, Jack Merkwa. One more receiver, number 5, Cade Kaiser. At tailback, number 26, Trey Lewis. And the Governor quarterback, number 3, Lincoln People. Coaching tonight for the Governors, Sean Lewis, Matt Thorson, Nathan Nas, Scott Nye, Brody Gilbert, and Alex Moore, and the Governor head coach, Mr. Steve Steele. The officiating crew for tonight's game have been licensed by the South Dakota High School Activity Association and assigned to this contact by the association. Your crew tonight, Scott Sonny, Jordan Gow, Joe Schrader, Kevin Deinert, and Tucker Kingsbury. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we would ask you to all please rise and pay proper respect to our flag by removing cover and placing your right hand over your heart. We remind all in attendance that the proper etiquette is to remove your cap or hat, face the flag, and stand with your right hand over your heart. Active duty military personnel or veterans not in uniform may salute the flag. And now the playing of our national anthem.
Starting lineups tonight were brought to you by Glacial Lakes Orthopedics, and the Law on the Field brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office Division of Consumer Protection. The Midcoast Sports Network kickoff is in 2 minutes across the Arrows Radio Network.
All of us love sports, but not all sports are created equal. College sports have big budgets, dedicated alumni networks, and corporate sponsorships. Professional sports have even deeper pockets, millionaire owners, lucrative TV and radio deals, and merchandise sales. High school sports have you. Everyone agrees high school sports give us plenty of reasons to cheer. And now's a great time for us to give back. Supporting your hometown high school won't cost you much, but it will go a long way to ensuring the games we love the most are here to stay. South Dakota high school sports. They're good for our kids, good for our community, and best of all, they're good for you.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Active Heating would like to wish the Arrows good luck this season. Just like the Arrows, we at Active Heating are always pushing to be the best and improve every day. Through hard work and dedication, you can achieve greatness. Thank you to all the coaches, teachers, administrators, and parents for supporting leadership and teamwork through high school athletics. Go Arrows!
For all your heating and air conditioning needs, you can call Active Heating at 882-2663. 882-2663.
This is Dr. Casey Johnson of Glacial Lakes Orthopedics in Watertown. My partners, Dr. Michael Venner and Dr. Jerry Reiber, and I would like to extend best wishes for safe and successful sports season for all of our area athletes. With advanced sports medicine training and over 50 years of combined clinical experience, we specialize in injury prevention and management, minimally invasive surgery, and accelerated recovery and rehabilitation. For an appointment today, call 882-2630 or go online and visit us at glaciallakes.orthopedics.com.
Getting set for the 11 AA quarterfinal round. Watertown at Pierre tonight across the Arrows Radio Network. Brett Nathaniel along with you. Sharp Automotive and American Bank and Trust bringing you the live streaming video. Go watertown.net/arrows. Watertown won the toss. They have elected to defer, so we'll see the Pierre offense to begin this game. The broadcasts of these playoff games have been authorized by a special arrangement of the Board of Directors of the South Dakota High School Activities Association. Watertown gets ready to kick this one away. Andrew Scheck getting ready to kick this one away, back deep and ready to receive this kick. Kind of a trio of some Pierre governors. Weebead back deep is one of them. Trey Lewis is another one getting ready to receive this kick. Govs will be moving right to left on your radio dial. And the 11 AA quarterfinal round is underway from Pierre, South Dakota, as the Govs grab that one at the 5-yard line to the 10 to the 15, center of the field to the 20. Got a block out to the 30. He's loose along the 40, along the far sideline. He's in Arrows territory before he's taken out at the Arrows 30-yard line. What a run back there by the Governors, and they are going to start in Watertown territory to begin their first offensive possession. Not the way the Arrows wanted to start this one. They will start officially from the Watertown 29-yard line. Oh, boy. Keenholz will work it out of the gun, sends trips to the left, one to the right. Man in motion is Lewis, left to right. He'll get the call. Off tackle run to the left. Got a blocker out to the 25 before he's brought down at around the 24-yard line as Trayton will go forward for a gain of about 5 yards. 2nd and 5 now for the Govs as they spot the ball from the Watertown 25-yard line. Just underway first quarter here from Pierre. Keenholz works it out of the pistol, trips to the right. The lone back is Lewis. He stands back behind him. Handoff, that's Lewis again. Off tackle run to the right. He'll push his way forward, and he'll cross just shy of the 20-yard line. He'll be about a yard shy, and he'll be a yard shy of the line to gain. It'll bring up third down. We are right next to the railroad tracks here in Pierre. That's one thing I don't miss about living here. About a 4-yard gain. Third and a long one now for Pierre from the Watertown 20-yard line. Keenholz out of the pistol again. He's going to get the call on the option. Turns the corner, and he's going to be wrapped up right at the line to gain the 19-yard line. This one is going to depend on the spot. Let's see what kind of spot they do give Keenholz.
And Mac Johnson on the stop for the arrow.
They're going to say no gain, or what are they going to give Keenholz here? And they're going to measure this one. They'll measure from the far hash, bring the chain gang in from the far side of the field. I don't have a good angle from it from my vantage points. They'll bring the chains down, and it looks like he's going to be short. So it looks like just a little bit short as we measure this one now from the center of the field. So it is 4th and inches now for Pierre from the Watertown 19-yard line. Pierre's going to spread it out. 3 receivers left. And a receiver right. Tight end is right. Keenholz with the empty backfield. Keenholz going to keep it himself, go right up the gut, and he's going to get that yard, maybe 2 for Lincoln. And it's a fresh set of downs here for Pierre, keeping this drive alive. Keenholz is deadly on the ground, averaging 7.3 yards on the ground this season, 812 yards total. 1st and 10 now for the Govs from the 18-yard line after Pierre took the opening kickoff back and started on the Watertown 29-yard line. Keenholz empty backfield again, trips to the left, 1 to the right. Keenholz looking to pass, looking left, looking, steps up, pass incomplete. Was looking for Cade Kaiser in stride. And Kaiser, just some miscommunication there between him and Keenholz. It'll bring up a second down. First miss of the night here for Keenholz in our first attempted pass. At 10:05 to play, first quarter scoreless in this 11AA quarterfinal game between Watertown and Pierre. Live from the South Dakota Capitol, Pierre. Capitol building staring right at across the way from the press box. Keenholz 2nd and 10 now from the Watertown 18-yard line. He'll have an empty backfield, trips to the left, 1 to the right. Keenholz gets the call himself, finds himself a giant hole up the middle, past the 15, down to about the 13-yard line for Keenholz. And that'll bring up a third down. About a 4-yard gain officially for Keenholz. 3rd and 6 now for the Govs from the Watertown 13-yard line. Pierre took the opening drive back all the way in Watertown territory. This drive started on the Watertown 29. Keenholz empty backfield once again. Trips to the left, 1 to the right. Now Keenholz looks like he's calling out a new play. Checks his wristband, comes set again. Now hikes it, looking to pass, looking right, pass up and away, and it looks to be complete. It is out to the 5-yard line. And complete to whom? That was Kaiser. And that'll go forward for a gain of 7. And now it's 1st and goal for the Govs from what looks like the 6-yard line. We'll call it 5. 1st and goal for the Govs from the 5. Keenholz out of the pistol, trips to the left, and Keenholz going to keep it himself, and he's going to be stood up. Not before he'll push the pile forward for maybe a yard as a flag comes out. We'll bring up 2nd and goal, but we'll see what this flag is.
Leading the tackle for the Arrows, number 4, Hunter Wenches, and number 12, Devin Lewis.
So the officials confer on what this flag is. Face mask, the call on Watertown. This is a terrible drive for the purple and gold. Oh, this is one they're going to want to get back. So that's going to be their first penalty of the night. So it brings it just a smidge closer here for the Govs. First and goal now from the 3. Keenholz. He's going to work it out of the gun. Tight formation here for the Governors. Back in motion, that is Lewis. Keenholz, off tackle run to the right. He'll get in. Touchdown, Governors. As Keenholz will take it in from 3 yards out. His 9th rushing touchdown of the year. So Keenholz will run in from 3 yards out, and the Govs strike first blood. They lead 6-0 as they took the opening kickoff back to the Watertown 29-yard line and score 8 plays later. Extra point upcoming here for the Governors. That's Cole Peterson. He's on to kick this one away. Kick is up and away, and the kick is good. 7-0 Govs with 8:33 to play in this first quarter. Back in a minute, across the Arrows Radio Network.
Don't become an online shopping victim. Scammers are using email and text messages as a way to obtain account information. Subject lines range from delivery problems to express delivery notification. Scammers often use well-known names such as Amazon, Walmart, and Costco to name a few. If you get an unexpected message, don't click on any of the links. Go to the company directly to find answers. If you have questions about this or other scams, contact the South Dakota Consumer Protection Division, 1-800-300-1986.
Great buys this week at Hy-Vee in Watertown. Hershey's snack size candy, $1.99, limit 2. Hormel fresh ground beef or ground pork 1 pound roll, $2.77. St. Louis style spare ribs, $2.99 a pound. Columbine red seedless grapes, $1.28 a pound. And Tombstone pizza, $2.88 at Hy-Vee.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every eye.
Pierre takes the opening kickoff back to the Watertown 29-yard line and then puts together an 8-play, 29-yard drive. Keenholz rushes in from 3 yards out. 8:33 to play in this first quarter, and the Govs are out in front, 7-0. Let's see if the Arrows can kind of strike back after this. They need a good one as Pierre's kickoff is end over end and taken at about the 7-yard line to the 10, far side of the field to the 15, to the 20, and out to about the 25-yard line. As taking that one back there was Owen Sparts. So Watertown will begin about their own 20. We're really going to mark it down at 25. First offensive possession for Watertown in this ball game. Don't forget to tweet me tonight at Brent Nathaniel with where you are watching or listening to this ball game tonight for your chance to win a Dutch Boy car wash. I got lots to give away tonight, so make sure you tweet me at Brent Nathaniel with where you are watching and listening to the ball game. Norberg's going to work it out of the pistol as a receiver in motion. That is Dingzer as Norberg looking to pass, looking right side, airs it out to Holden. Holden with one-on-one coverage. He's got it. He is gone. Cole Holden takes it to the house as the Arrows strike back. 50, 60, 70, 75 yards for Cole Holden. And the Arrows are an extra point away from tying this ball game up. While it was a shootout the first go-around, might as well be a shootout the second go-around. Make me do my adding here. As Sheck is on to kick this one away, we're tied at 7. 8:18 to play, first quarter. We're knotted at 7. Back in a minute across the Arrows Radio Network.
This is Casey from Stony Brook Suites Assisted Living. We have a variety of suite layouts to suit your personal needs, from a comfortable studio suite all the way up to our 2-bedroom suites. We have just the room for you. We are proud to offer the largest suites in the area, providing the amount of space you desire. All of our suites and amenities are on one level, providing ease and peace of mind for family. Stop in today for a cup of coffee and a tour of our beautiful facility. We are located at 500 16th Avenue Northeast, or give us a call at 882-0013.
life is sweet in Stony Brook Suites.
Hi, this is Doris from Compesca Lodge and Store, Lake Compesca's mini mall for 60 years. We are a family of arrows, and good luck, arrows, in your game. We are one of the first convenience stores in Watertown, providing fishing, hunting, and boating supplies, groceries, and beverages. It's first to Compesca Lodge and then to the lake.
Watertown gets ready to kick this one away. Schenk's kick is short and angled, scooped up by the Govs at the 30-yard line, and then wrapped up there by Owen Sparts. Has taken that one back and going nowhere was the 5 of Cade Kaiser. So Pierre will start in their own territory. They will start from their own 30-yard line. One play, 75 yards. That's all it took for the Arrows to tie this one up at 7. 8:14 to play in this first quarter. Keenholz goes to work out of the pistol, and he'll look to pass. Rolls out right, pass up and away, complete out to the 40, to the Watertown 50, and out of bounds at the Watertown 45-yard line. That complete to the tight end, Jet Zabel, 10-20. That is, 10-20, 25-yard pass completion to Jet Zabel. Pierre quickly goes to work again. Now a 1st and 10 from the Watertown 46-yard line. Officially in the books, a 24-yard pass completion. Keenholz empties out the backfield. Looking to pass again. Quick pass. Complete to Marquand. He'll get a couple of blockers out in front of him and be tackled at the Watertown. We'll call that 44-yard line, and tackled there by Hunter Wenches. Gain of about 2 yards on the quick pass. 2nd and 8 for the Govs from the Watertown 44-yard line. Tied at 7, 7:25 to play in this first quarter. Keenholz out of the pistol, sends trips to the left. Lewis is the back behind him. Keenholz, handoff. Lewis trying to turn the corner. Wenches says, you ain't going nowhere. Hunter will back up. That give there was to the 32. That was Keegan Mooney. And Mooney will actually lose a couple of yards. And it's 3rd and 10 for the Govs. Backed up now to the Watertown 44-yard line. Both teams have scored. Watertown, 1 play, 75 yards. Govs scored on an 8-play, 29-yard drive. They took the opening kickoff back to the Watertown 29. Keenholz looking to pass again. Looking center of the field. Steps up, lays a bomb up, and completes out to Cade Kaiser to the Watertown 25-yard line. Pass completion there of 10, 20, 25 yards. First down here for the Govs now from the Watertown 19-yard line. As the chain gang people getting a workout here tonight. Keenholz, 1st and 10 from the Watertown 19. He'll empty out the backfield, sends trips to the right, 1 to the left. Receiver in motion now, right to left. Keenholz looking to pass, steps up, pass, center of the field, complete. Tripped up just shy of the goal line there. Complete to Brecken Kruger. And Kruger will go forward for about 18 yards. And it's 1st and goal again for the Govs, this time from the 1-yard line. 5:58 to play in the first quarter. We're tied at 7 with the Governors threatening again. Keenholz empties out the backfield. 1st and goal from the 1. Trips to the left, 1 to the right. Keenholz, he has a rushing touchdown tonight. He'll call it his own number again, and then we've got flags. Somebody moved. And we'll see who this is. 5:42 to play in the first quarter. We're tied up at 7. And what has been an entertaining shootout here tonight. Let's get the call on the field, see who it's on. It is on Watertown. Their 2nd penalty of the night. And it's really not going to get any more yardage because we're already down on the 1. So 2 penalties for about 3 yards for Watertown. They average about 5 a ball game now. Still first and goal from the 1-yard line here for the Governors. Keenholz empties out the backfield again. Trips to the left, one to the right. He'll call his own number. He'll stand up and get in. Touchdown, Keenholz again. Keenholz, his second touchdown of the night. And the Governors are out front 13-7. So Keenholz takes it in from 1 yard out. His second touchdown here this evening, and Pierre is just an extra point away from taking a 7-point lead. 5:25 to play in this first quarter. Peterson's kick is up and away, and it's good. 14-7. The Governors strike back. You're back to the kickoff in a minute across the Arrows Radio Network.
To achieve great things, it takes a great team. Attacker Plumbing and Heating Andor Incorporated, they have the get it done and then some team of talented, passionate people who will get the job done right. The service techs and those behind the scenes work together to provide top-notch service that you've come to expect from Tacker Plumbing and Heating Andor Incorporated for over 60 years. The business that service built.
Call on the business that service built. Call Tacker.
Hello, this is Megan with Lake Stop 20 in Watertown. Did you know that we serve breakfast and lunch daily? Our breakfast burritos and sandwiches are served from 6 to 11 a.m. and we use real eggs. Lunch items include burgers, roasted chicken, pizza, cold wraps, salads, and more. We also have wood pellets, assorted beer, snacks, wood, ice, and gas. We have a quiet, spacious casino, so stop by and see us. Lake Stop 20 is located on North Highway 20 by Lake Compesca in Watertown.
Governors send this one away and send that one away out. Just flags fly. Watertown will start on their own 35-yard line. So we've had a couple of offensive possessions. It's been a shootout tonight. Each team, every time they touch the ball, they have scored. Keenholz 2 touchdowns tonight, 2 rushing touchdowns. Well, first one was from 3 yards out, and the second one was from a yard out. Watertown with a Norberg to Holden touchdown throw of 75 yards. So Watertown will start from their own 35-yard line now. Norberg out of the gun. Receiver in motion is Stark. Norberg looking to pass again. Pass, center of the field is up and away and incomplete to Dingzer. As Dingzer was kind of smothered and covered there by a couple of Governor backs, defensive backs, bring up second down.
Which will bring up 2nd and 10 for the Arrows.
So 2nd and 10 here for the purple and gold from the Pierre 25-yard line. 5:20 to play in this first quarter. Govs out front 14-7. Norberg will work it out of the pistol. 2 receivers left and 2 receivers right. As a receiver goes in motion, that is Stark. Handoff there, that is Juven Hudson. Hudson will go forward. He'll push the pile out to about the 40 for a gain of about 5 yards. Good to see Juven getting the big yardage there. Juven averaging about 4.1. He's been dealing with some injuries the past couple of weeks. Owen Sparks, they get the start here tonight. We'll maybe see a couple of tandem running back situation between Owen and Juven. 3rd and 5 here for the Arrows from their own 40-yard line. Norberg out of the pistol, spread formation again, looking to pass, looking, under pressure, has to step up, and he is going to be wrapped up and brought down at the line of scrimmage. Gain of nothing there for Norberg as he was just kind of smothered and covered as the pocket collapsed around him, and it looks like Watertown is going to be on to punt. So on to punt this one away is Cole Holden. And back deep and ready is Jaden Wiebe to receive Holden's punt. He'll stand back at his own 25-yard line. Good snap. Good punt there by Holden. Wiebe has to go chase it down and decides to just let it go, and now grabs it at the 10. Comes out to the 15 to the 20. Flag flies out to the 25 to the 30. Pushed out of bounds at the 35, but I do believe this one's going to come back on the penalty.
Out to about the 35-yard line.
So we'll see where this flag officially goes. 3:54 to play first quarter. Govs out front 14-7. As a second flag comes out now. So we got yellow hankies all over the field. Don't forget to tweet me tonight at Brent Nathaniel with where you are watching and listening to this ball game for your chance to win a Dutch Boy car wash at Brent Nathaniel. Tweet me tonight for your chance to win a Dutch Boy car wash. Bonus points if you take a selfie of where you are watching or listening. Chop block the call on Pierre. So this was going to be their first penalty of the night. So Pierre will start back on their own 14-yard line. They have scored on both of their offensive possessions so far tonight. Keenholz will go to work with an empty backfield, sends trips to the left, one to the right. Keenholz looking to pass again, looking, steps up, chucks it and throws that one away as the pocket kind of collapsed around Keenholz and the Arrows were collapsing around him. So Keenholz will chuck that one away, and it's 2nd and 10 for the Govs from their own 14-yard line. Clock stops, 3:48 to play first quarter. Govs out front 14-7 in what's been a shootout here so far. Exactly what it was the first go-around. These two teams met back on October 8th. Pierre won 52-42 on that go-around. And it looks like we have a yellow hanky out in the field that I missed. It's going to be a 10-yard penalty on Pierre. Their second of the night. Now 2 penalties for 20 yards for the Governors. And that is going to back them up. Intentional grounding is the call. So that's the loss of downs. Well, I was wondering about that. I thought he was in the pocket, but I wasn't quite sure. So that'll actually be a 15-yard penalty. Loss of down. Governors are going to be backed up now. Oof, they're backed up. They're about on their own 3. The scoreboard says they're at, so we'll go with that. Govs from their own 3-yard line. They got to get down to about their own 24 for a first down. Good time for the Arrow defense to step something up here and see maybe if they can get a sack. Get that safety. I believe the one official talking to Keenholz, chatting about what is probably intentional grounding, and now we're ready to play some football. 2nd down and forever for the Governors. Officially 2nd and we'll call it, 23, 24 for the Governors. Keenholz, he'll stand about 5 yards deep from his own end zone. Spreads them out. Keenholz looking to pass. Looking. Being chased down. He'll toss near side incomplete out to the 20-yard line. And no, they're going to say it was that incomplete? They're going to say it was incomplete. I thought it was complete. Incomplete there to Cade Kaiser. It'll bring up a 3rd down. I thought, like the Governor faithful here, I thought that one was just in, but the officials say no. 3rd and about 1.5 miles here for the Governors. They can get a first down about faith. That's about as far they got to go. We'll call it 3rd and 21 officially as Keenholz about 5 yards deep in his own end zone again. Spreads him out, empty backfield. Keenholz looking, left side again. He's going to be sacked. That's a big sack there for Watertown. And it's a safety. And Hunter Wenches with the sack and the safety. So Wenches with the safety. And now it's 14-9 Pierre with 3:37 to play in this first quarter. So Watertown will get the kick here after the safety by Hunter Wenches. I want to remind you here, you could tweet me at Brent Nathaniel with where you are watching and listening to the ball game tonight for your chance to win a Dutch Boy car wash. Thanks to Heather listening in Shakopee, Shirley listening in Council Bluffs, Iowa, Cole Holden's grandparents. You've had a fun night with Cole, the 75-yard touchdown reception. It's been a fun night. Thanks for listening and watching along. You could tweet me as well at Brent Nathaniel for your chance to win a Dutch Boy car wash tonight. Sharp Automotive and American Bank and Trust bringing you the live streaming video tonight. You can watch this ball game with the hometown audio and the hometown businesses that support the Arrows at gowatertown.net/arrows. Again, that's gowatertown.net/arrows. Pierre will have to kick this one away after the safety by Hunter Wenches. Great defense here by Watertown. And a great opportunity for Watertown to put something together on offense and hopefully maybe take the lead after this one. It's a punt. And scooped up at the 35 to the 40, to the 45 to the 50. Here goes First in trouble, and he'll run it out of bounds at about the Pierre 40-yard line. And what a run back there for First in trouble. That's going to put Watertown now in Pierre territory for the first time tonight. From the Pierre 42-yard line. Watertown, their opening drive, one play, 75 yards. Norberg to Holden. Holden's 14th touchdown of the year. And the last drive was a 3-and-out and a punt. Watertown goes to work from the Pierre 42-yard line, trailing 14-9, 3:31 to play first quarter. Norberg out of the pistol, handoff, that is to Hudson. Hudson turns the corner left side, past the 40, down to about the 38-yard line. Good to see Juven with some running there. The second time he's carried tonight, and the second time he's carried for 5 yards. 2nd and 5 here for the Arrows from the Governor. 30, we'll call that 38. Norberg out of the pistol again. Receivers either side of the field. Give to Juven. Juven found himself a hole past the 35. Down to about the 30, we'll call that 33-yard line. He'll be a couple of yards shy of the first down. Officially 4 yards. 3rd and goal here for the Arrows. This is exactly what Watertown wants to do now. Slow things down. You establish that running game. Got a good balance going here between the passing and the running. 3rd and 1 for the Arrows from the Governor 33. Give to Juven. He's going to go nowhere. He's going to lose some yards as Pierre smelled that one out right away. And it'll be about a loss, I believe, of 2. 4th down. And we'll call it a loss of 1. 4th and 2 for the Arrows from the Pierre 34-yard line. You are in 4-down territory, trailing 14-9, 1:57 to play first quarter. What do? Looks like the Arrows are going to go for it. Norberg, a 4th and 2 out of the pistol. 2 to the near, 2 to the far. Hudson the back. He gets the call. He's going to push that pile forward. But I don't think he's going to get the first down. I think Juven's going to be about a yard shy. And he will be. Juven will get a yard, and he'll be about a yard shy. And it's a turnover on down. So the last 2 drives for Watertown, a punt, and now a turnover on downs as the Pierre defense stiffens up. Pierre will start from their own 34-yard line. $1:41 to play in this first quarter. 14-9 Governors. Keenholz will start out of the pistol with trips to the left. Keenholz, handoff, and that is Lewis. And Lewis, he's going to go nowhere. Forward momentum will get him maybe about a yard. So Lewis will go forward for about a yard. Lewis on the year, 36 carries, 177 yards. 2nd and 9 for the Govs now from their own 35-yard line. Keenholz out of the pistol, sends 2 receivers right, 1 left. Back is Lewis, and somebody moved, and I believe that's going to be on Pierre. So that'll bring their 3rd penalty of the night. 3 penalties for 30 yards now for the Governors, and I'll back them up more. Last go about their last drive, they had a big intentional grounding by Keenholz that backed them up in the shadow of their own end zone and resulted in a Hunter Wench's safety. That's how we got to 14-9. Minute to play first quarter. 2nd and 14 for the Govs. Keenholz spreads them out, trips to the right, 1 to the left. Empty backfield. Keenholz looking to pass. Looking. First option, no. Second option, no. Rolls out to the right. Still looking downfield. And he's just going to toss that one. Picked off by Watertown. And it's picked off there by the 5 of Reese Stark. So an INT by Keenholz. That is his 5th one of the ball of the year. And now Watertown needs to capitalize. I thought Keenholz looked like he was just going to toss that one away, probably gun shy after his intentional grounding call earlier. And he tossed that one away, but luckily Reese Stark says, hey, I got this, and hauled that one in. Watertown will start now from the Pierre 42-yard line once again. Norberg out of the gun. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Stark goes in motion. Looking to pass is Norberg. Rolls out to the right. Pass right side of the field that overthrows his intended receiver. He was looking for Cole. When Norberg is in trouble, he looks to the man, Cole Holden, 1,000-yard receiver on the year. He's got 1 touchdown here tonight of 75 yards. Clock stops, 34 seconds to play. First quarter, Govs out front, 14-9. 2nd and 10 here for the purple and gold from the Governor, 42. Norberg out at the pistol, sends 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Hudson is the back. Norberg looking to pass, looking, steps up, pass up and away, and it looks like it is complete right at the line to gain. And complete to Rodden. And they're going to put that right on the line to gain. I believe they'll give it to him. And they're going to give it to him. So a 10-yard completion to Trevin Rodden, his 10th reception of the year. And it's first down here for the Arrows from the Governor, 32-yard line. Arrows looking to the sideline to get the play. This drive for Watertown started on the Pier 42 after a Reese Stark interception. Watertown looks like they're just going to take the time off the clock, and they will. And we're going to switch sides of the field. 14-9 Governors, end of 1. Second quarter, 60 seconds away across the Arrows Radio Network.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan requires more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guide you every step of the way to help you make sure the future you imagine becomes the future you achieve. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Contact Bill Keller in the Watertown office of Northwestern Mutual.
Add a little zip to your day with Gather Coffee Eats and Gifts. Enjoy a traditional latte, mocha, or one of our monthly drink specials with your choice of milk. If coffee isn't your thing, Gather also offers delicious choices like all fruit smoothies and our famous chais. And don't forget to check out the Bake Case. It's always full of tasty homemade treats along with a great selection of Black Hills bagels. Come inside to enjoy, order online, or call 605-878-0177 for pickup. Gather Coffee Eats and Gifts on the corner of Kemp and 2nd Street Southeast in downtown Watertown.
Start of the second quarter, Pierre leads Watertown 14-9 in the quarterfinal round of the Class 11 AA playoffs. First and 10 for the Arrows from the Governor 32-yard line. Norberg out of the pistol, looking to pass, rolling out to the right, chucks it into the end zone, incomplete. He was looking for the man Cole Holden in stride as he was kind of smothered and covered out there. And that was on Wiebe, who was smothering and covering Holden. And we got a flag back at the 25. Holding is the call on Watertown. Their third penalty of the night. 3 penalties now for 13 yards. So that'll back them up a little bit more. First and 10 for the Arrows. Now from their own, check that from the Pierre 42. Norberg out of the pistol. Spread formation, quick pass, Holden out incomplete, makes a man miss out to the 40 along the right sideline, and he'll be stopped just at the line to gain at the 32-yard line. Good blocking there for Cole Holden, and this one's going to depend on the spot if he got the first down. He might have gotten that one for about 14 yards. No, they're going to say he's about a yard shy. So 2nd and 2 now for the Arrows from the Governor 24-yard line. Just underway second quarter. Pierre in front of Watertown 14-9. Norberg out of the pistol, sends 2 receivers left and 2 receivers right. Hudson is the back. Norberg, handoff, Hudson trying to turn the corner to the left side. He's got some blockers out to the 20, makes a move out to the 10, and he'll be stopped just shy of the 5-yard line. That's the biggest run of the night for Juven, as Juven will run forward for a gain of about 20 yards. And it's first and goal for the Arrows from the 6-yard line. Watertown needs this one. Needs to put some points on the board to match Pierre. The only score for Watertown tonight was their opening drive, a 75-yard hit from Norberg to Holden. First and goal for the Arrows from the 6. Norberg out of the pistol, 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Hudson is the back, and Dingser goes in motion as flags fly, and this one might be on the Arrows, and it might be a delay of game. Delay a game is the call on the Arrows. Their 4th penalty of the night. 18 yards of penalties for the Arrows. So now it's first and goal from the 11 for the purple and gold. Norberg out of the pistol, sends 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Norberg looking to pass, rolling right, under some pressure, evades the fire, lost the football. Pierre picks it up, and Pierre will run it back and be tackled at around the 30-yard line as the 23 of Austin Foley strips Drew Norberg. So a fumble, and now both teams have a turnover in the ball game. So just as the Arrows were down in the red zone, tragedy strikes, and now the Govs will start from their own 30-yard line off of the Watertown fumble. Keenholz goes to work. He'll empty out the backfield with trips to the right. Receiver goes in motion. That is Lewis. Keenholz looking to pass. Looking. Steps up. Pass. Center of the field. Complete to Zabel. Zabel's got open field in front of him. Now that is Holden will take him down at around the 10-yard line. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 yards to Jet Zabel. Wow. 40, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 yards to Jet Zabel. First and goal for the Governors now from the 5. Actually be about a 65-yard pass completion when it's said and done. First and 10 for the Govs from their own 5. Keenholz looking to pass, looking, pass up and away and in. Touchdown, Governors. connection there to 86, Lorenzen. So Lorenzen, Keenholz. So Keenholz, a 5-yard pass to Lorenzen. And the Governors score off the Watertown turnover. 20-9 now with an extra point upcoming. 9:50 to play in the second quarter. On to kick this one away is Peterson. He'll be up and away, and the kick is good. 21-9 Governors. As Watertown will get the kickoff in 60 seconds across the Arrows Radio Network.
Are you a competitive parent? If so, keep your kids drug and alcohol free. It's a fact. One night of drinking can undo as much as 14 days of athletic training. Student athletes are expected to demonstrate year-round behavior that reflects positively on the individual, the school, and the community. The use of alcohol, tobacco, marijuana, and other drug use is not allowed. Student athletes need the support of parents, community members, teachers, and coaches. Be strong. Be the influence. Keep our youth alcohol and drug free. A message from the Watertown Healthy Youth Coalition and the Watertown Tobacco Free Coalition.
Sharp Automotive in Watertown is proud to announce that their Abra Body Shop has a new location. They've moved directly west of the Sharp Toyota showroom on West Highway 212 in Watertown, offering you a more convenient location with the same great service and quality workmanship you've come to trust from their Abra Body Shop. If your vehicle's in need of repairs, stop in or give them a call. 605-886-8083. Sharp's Abra Body Shop at their new location just west of the Toyota showroom at Sharp Automotive, West Highway 212, Watertown.
So Pierre converts points off of the Watertown fumble, marches down the field, 2 plays, 70 yards. Keenholz to Lorenzen, 9:50 second quarter, Govs out front, 21-9. Governors getting ready to kick this one away. That is Peterson. Back deep and ready. First in trouble, and Sparts, it looks like. Hand over and kick. And Sparts will let that one go into the end zone. And Watertown will start now from their own 20-yard line. Don't forget to tweet me tonight at Brent Nathaniel, BRENTNATHANIEL, for your chance to win a Dutch Boy car wash. I'll be making multiple winners following the end of this ball game. By the way, I will I'll mail them to you if you want me to. If you're listening out of town. First and 10 for the Arrows from their own 20-yard line. As the handoff there is to Hudson, and he'll cross the 25-yard line for a gain of about 5. Bring up second down and 5 here for the Arrows from their own 25-yard line. Last drive for the Governors, you could kind of feel, you could feel it from me. Very deflating here for the Arrows. Arrows have not scored since the opening drive. They do have a Hunter Wench's safety in the ball game, but that last drive just really took a lot of air out of the Arrows. Give to Hudson again, trying to turn the corner left side, and he's going to go nowhere. As Hudson will gain nothing, brings up second down. Important for Watertown. Now we're looking for something positive. Trying to get something positive out of this drive. Just one big positive play, and that's going to turn the fortune for the Arrows. 3rd and 5 here for the purple and gold from their own, we'll call it 25-yard line. 8:45 to play. Second quarter, Govs out front, 21-9. Norberg out of the gun, trips to the left, one to the right. Norberg looking to pass, looking, nobody home. Now tosses it incomplete out to the 32-yard line. And it looks like that one is complete to Cole Holden. Holden, that one's just at the line to gain, going to depend on the spots. And they're going to give it to him. We'll call it a gain of about pass completion of about 6 yards there to Cole Holden. First down here for the Arrows. So 1st and 10 for the Arrows from their own 31-yard line. Norberg, as he'll hand it off to Hudson, bobbles it on the handoff, and he'll be trapped behind the line of scrimmage, and he'll lose about a yard or two. So 2nd and 11. So Jet Zabel's number 83 because his jersey ripped. Okay, thank you much for that. So, okay. So the last touchdown was that Zabel then? So it was Zabel, okay. So 2nd and 11 here for the Arrows. Norberg, and he is going to be sacked. The Arrows just come out of the Arrows. They are really looking for something positive here after the sack. Norberg will lose about 4. So 3rd and 5 now here for the Purple and Gold, backed up to their own 25-yard line. First sack of Norberg tonight. Watertown taking their time. And now with a 3rd and 15 from their own 25. Little flea flicker complete there to, that is Hudson. Hudson past the 30 down to the 35. But he's going to be about 6 yards shy of the first down. So a little shovel pass there, and Juven will go forward for actually a gain of about 10, but well shy of the first down. And Watertown will have to punt this one away. So Watertown will punt this one away. And on to punt this one away. I was trying to get my book right here. Cole Holden. Holden gets that one away. Good punt there by Cole. Fair catch at the 26-yard line, and that is where Watertown will begin. Excuse me, that's where Pierre will begin their next possession from their own 26-yard line. 6:08 to play here before the half. 21-9 Governors. At the half, we're going to check in with the Watertown JV and freshman program. We'll talk with JV coach Brandon Huth and freshman coach Tom Mattingly. That comes up at halftime of this one here across the Arrows Radio Network. Brent Nathaniel along with you here tonight. Don't forget, you can tweet me at Brent Nathaniel with your chance to win a Dutch Boy car wash. Let me know where you're watching or listening to the ball game. 1st and 10 for the Govs from their own 26-yard line. Keenholz out of the pistol. 2 left, 1 right. Keenholz looking to pass. Center of the field, up and away, incomplete. As he was looking for Jet Zabel in stride. 2nd down. I'm looking at my book, and there's going to be a lot of math for me here at the half. My goodness. This has been a shootout here tonight. Keenholz 2 rushing touchdowns and 1 passing touchdown. 2nd and 10 for the Governors down from their own 26-yard line. Arrow D needs a big stop here to get back in this ball game. Handoff, that is Lewis crossing the 30 out to about the 33-yard line. And we'll call that a gain of 7. Bring up 3rd and short here for the Governors. About a 3rd and 3 for the Govs. Now from their own 33-yard line. Watertown did win the toss. They deferred to the second half. Watertown still a lot of football left. Be awesome to get a big D stop here, get a score, and go into halftime. Keenholz out of the pistol. Looking to pass. Rolling out to the left. Looking. Still looking. Lays a licking down the field. Up and away. Incomplete out to the Arrow 35. Complete to Kaiser. And, no, that was going to fall incomplete, to Kaiser. So I thought that one was in, but no, it'll be out. So it'll be incomplete there to Kaiser, and it's 4th down. This will be the first punt for Pierre in the ball game. 1 turnover for Pierre, an interception by Keenholz, his 5th of the year. Keenholz will be on to punt this one away. Back deep and ready is Colin Dingser. Good punts. Dingser, fair cuts, 28-yard line, and that is where Watertown will begin their next possession. So their own 28-yard line. So Watertown struck back 7-7 on a 75-yard Norberg to Holden pass completion. That was the very first drive for Watertown in the first quarter. Since then, punt, turnover on downs, fumble, and a punt. Watertown will get the ball to start out the second half of play. They need some points here. Trailing 21-9, 5:09 to play first half. Norberg out of the pistol, spread formation, handoff there to Reese Stark. Reese turns the corner right side. He'll cross the 30, past the 35 before he's tripped up as Reese Stark will run forward for a gain of about 7 to 8. Reese, I believe that's his first carry of the year. He'll go forward for a gain of about 7. 2nd and 3 for the purple and gold now from their own 35-yard line. Norberg out of the pistol once again. Spread formation. Handoff Hudson. Hudson, he'll escape one tackle, and he'll push the ball about shy of the 40-yard line. And he's about at the line to gain. Let's see where they give this one. They're going to give it to him. Gain of 3 there for Juven and a Watertown arrow, first down.
Making the stop for Pierre was number 8, Gavin Stotts. Ball spotted at the 39-yard line.
Thanks to Justin. Streaming on the TV, watching us tonight. Thanks much for streaming along the arrows. 1st and 10 for the purple and gold now from their own 40-yard line. Norberg out of the pistol, sends a receiver in motion. That is Stark. Looking to pass is Norberg. Norberg, step up, pass, center of the field. Oh, overthrew Colin Dingser. And one-on-one coverage there by the 24 of Deegan Huska. And it's second down. Dingser, 6 foot. He need to be about 6'3" to haul that one in. 2nd and 10 for the purple and gold now from their own 40-yard line. Norberg out of the pistol. Handoff Hudson. Hudson got a block out to the 40. Spin move to the 45. He'll fight his way down to the 48-yard line for a gain of about 8 there for Juven. Second down here for the Arrows. As whistles are called, they're actually going to say the 47-yard line is where that one will be officially down at. As the Governor goes off the field limping, that was Austin Foley. 3rd, and we'll call it a long 2 here for the purple and gold from their own 47-yard line. 3:45 to play first half, trailing 21-9. Arrows will get the ball to start out the second half of play. Norberg out of the pistol, sends a receiver in motion. That is Dingser. Handoff, Hudson. Hudson, spin move, and he's going to push the pile forward for a gain of about 3, and he's going to be right at the line to gain. And that one's going to depend on the spot. They are going to give it to him, so Juven will fight his way forward for a Watertown first down now at midfield. Clock continues to roll. 3:24 to play before the half. Watertown will get the ball to start out the second half of play. Norberg out of the pistol, sends 2 receivers left and 1 right. Hudson the back once again. Looking to pass. Norberg looking. Pass, steps up, right side of the field, and complete out to Dingser. Dingser's got the first down before he's run out of bounds at around the 30-yard line. 10 and 20-yard pass completion there to Dingser, and now Watertown's got something rolling. 1st and 10 for the Arrows now from the Pierre 29-yard line. Watertown needs to get this score here. Come out in the second half and make another score, make a statement. Norberg out of the pistol. Spread formation, handoff. Hudson. Hudson hits the hole. Found himself a block. Patiently still on his feet out to the 20. He's going to take a Governor down at about the 19-yard line. What a run there by Juven. Hudson rocking and rolling his way for I believe, first down. And it will be Hudson with the big run there. The sophomore going forward for a gain of 10. 1st and 10 for the Arrows now from the Governor 19-yard line. Norberg handoff. Juven hits the hole again. This time he's going to go nowhere as Pierre smelled that one out. It'll bring up second down. Hudson coming into the ball game, 107 carries, 443 yards, averaging 4.1 yard per carry. Second and 10 for the Arrows from the Pierre 19-yard line after no gain. Norberg looking to pass, looking right side. Under pressure, he's going to be wrapped up. Second sack of Norberg tonight. And that one's going to be a loss of only a couple, going to bring up third down. We'll see a loss of how many? Loss of 5. So second sack of Norberg tonight. 3rd and 15 now for the Arrows, backed up to the Governor 24-yard line. Clock at 1:47 to play before the half. Govs out front, 21-9. Norberg going to work it out of the pistol. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Norberg looking to pass. Looking. Steps up. Pass left side of the field. Up and away. Incomplete. Incomplete out there to Reese Stark. And Stark, he's going to be a couple of yards shy of the first down. That'll be about 5, 10. That'll be about a 12-yard pass completion. And it'll bring up fourth down here for the Arrows and the purple and gold. Want to talk about this one. It'll be a 4th and about 3 when we come back after the timeout in 30 seconds across the Arrows Radio Network.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates, at your service, at your side, with offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
Welcome back to Hollister Field, Pierre, South Dakota, right across from our beautiful capital in the state of South Dakota. Brent Nathaniel along with you here tonight. Rod Lenning back at the studios. KWAT, my beautiful and talented wife, Bree Matthews, on the camera tonight at gowatertown.net/arrows. Coverage tonight brought to you by Sharp Automotive and American Bank and Trust. As we come out of the timeout, it'll be a 4th down here for the Arrows. They are in 4-down territory. I don't know if they're going to try an Andrew Check field goal attempt or if they want to try and push it and get this first down. Watertown, so far on the year, they are 52% on 4th down. They did not convert a 4th down earlier in the ball game. There it looks like they're going to go for it. 4th and 3 for the Arrows. 4th and 3 for the Arrows from the 13-yard line of Pierre. 52% this year on 4th down. Norberg out of the pistol. Receiver in motion is Dingzer. Dingzer on the end around to Stark, and he's going to go nowhere. He's going to be wrapped up for a loss. Tried the end around. Loss of 2 yards and a turnover on downs as Watertown puts together an 11-play drive and comes up empty with a $1:13 to play in the ball game, in the first half, I should say. So Pierre will start from their own 17-yard line. Watertown will get the ball to start out the second half of play. Keenholz empties out the backfield. Receivers either side of the field. Receiver goes in motion left to right. Keenholz looking to pass. Looking. Steps up, passes up and away, incomplete, but a flag comes out as that pass is complete to the 32 of Jaden Wiebe, but this one might be coming back. So let's see what this penalty is. This one is back around the line of scrimmage. Holding is the call on the Governors. That'll be their 4th penalty of the night. The train comes by. So 4 penalties for 40 yards here for the Govs. Walk that one off. 1:06 to play. First half, 21-9 Governors. First and 20 for the Govs, backed up now to their own 9-yard line. Keenholz empties out the backfield, sends 2 receivers left and 2 receivers right. Keenholz looking to pass, looking. Pocket collapses, rolls out to the left. Now he's going to tuck and run to the 10 and run out of bounds at around the 14-yard line, as Keenholz will run out of bounds to stop the clock, and he'll run forward for a gain of about 5 yards. So second, and we'll call it 12 now for the Governors from their own 15-yard line. Keenholz empties out the backfield again. 2 receivers left and 2 receivers right. Keenholz looking to pass, looking. Now going to tuck and run. Keenholz, and he's going to go maybe forward for a gain of about 2. We'll give him about 2, but the clock continues to roll now. Under 45 seconds to play first half. Watertown will get the ball to start out the second half of play. 3rd and 9 for the Governors now from their own 19-yard line. Pierre really not hurrying much to the line. Now they'll get to it. 23 seconds to play first half. Keenholz looks like he's going to take this one down. This one might be the last play of the first half. Keenholz looking to pass, looking, lays a looking downfield, the right side, up and away, and incomplete. Was looking for Marquand. The Pierre fans want pass interference. They won't get it. And Coach Steele wants pass interference here for the Governors. That one falls incomplete. And with 7 seconds to play in this first half, it looks like the Governors will punt this one away. So it looks like the Govs are going to punt this one away. 7 seconds to play first half. Watertown will get the ball in short field position. They're going to send out Colin Dingser to receive this Keenholz punt. Keenholz punting from about his own 7. Gets that one away. Good spiral punts. Dingser's going to let it go. Now scoops it up at his own 40 to the 45 to the 50 to the Pierre 40 before he's run out of bounds as time expires. And that is the way we will end the first half of this one. Our score, Pierre 21, Watertown 9. Our score at the half of this one. We'll open up the halftime reports. When we come back, we are going to check in with the JV and the freshman football programs. We'll check in with those football programs coming up in 3 minutes across the Arrows Radio Network.
Hi, this is Mandy from Kunkel Snyder Optometric. We're a full-scope eye clinic that offers eye exams for kids and adults of all ages. We have glasses that range from budget to name-brand designer. Our doctors fit a variety of contact lenses including astigmatism, bifocal, and even lenses for corneal disease and dry eye. They treat eye infections, pink eye, glaucoma, and even remove metal from the eye. We're here when you need us. We're open 5 days a week, have evening hours, and we're always accepting new patients. Call 882-4175 for an appointment or stop in and see us. We're on Highway 81 North in Watertown. Kunkel Snyder Optometric. Your family's eye care is our family business.
Active Heating would like to wish the Arrows good luck this season. Just like the Arrows, we at Active Heating are always pushing to be the best and improve every day. Through hard work and dedication, you can achieve greatness. Thank you to all the coaches, teachers, administrators, and parents for supporting leadership and teamwork through high school athletics. Go Arrows!
For all your heating and air conditioning needs, you can call Active Heating at 882-2663. 882-2663.
With more and more people being at home, chances are you'll access a social media site to stay in touch with family and friends. Before you do this, please check your privacy settings to ensure you're being the safest you can be. For step-by-step instructions on how to check and change your privacy settings for Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, and the like, go to consumer.sd.gov. With questions, contact South Dakota Consumer Protection Division, 1-800-300-1986, or email consumerhelp@state.sd.us.
This is Dr. Casey Johnson of Glacial Lakes Orthopedics in Watertown. My partners, Dr. Michael Venner and Dr. Jerry Reiber, and I would like to extend best wishes for safe and successful sports season for all of our area athletes. We are proud to continue to provide on the field and in the office sports medicine and orthopedic surgery services for all the Arrow and all Watertown area athletic programs. For an appointment today, call 882-2630 or go online and visit us at glaciallakes.orthopedics.com.
The Dakota Market game is back, and it's live on Midco Sports.
He is loose inside the 40, and Pierre strong.
The Bison and Jackrabbits put on a show this spring when SDSU reclaimed the Rock, but the Bison have their rise on retaking the prize in this matchup of top-ranked foes. Tune in for the pregame show at 1:30 p.m. Central from Brookings on November 6th, live on Midco Sports and streaming on Midco Sports Plus.
One way American Bank and Trust enjoys giving back to the Watertown community is through the Watertown Spirit Card program. Each debit card swipe through the program returns a portion of the purchase back to the school district to help purchase items they need. These cards are a great way to give back to our schools, show hometown pride, and become a part of something bigger. Call or stop into your local branch today and sign up for a Watertown Spirit Card with American Bank and Trust. Go Arrows! Member FDIC.
Halftime here in Pierre as Pierre leads Watertown 21-9 in this Class 11 AA quarterfinal matchup. Well, with the JV and the freshman program, their seasons have come to an end. I thought we would check in with both of those programs with their coaches, Brandon Huth and Tom Mattingly.
Well, Coach, let's talk a little bit about your season. How'd the JV squad end up?
Well, I mean, I guess it kind of depends on, like, how you're going to measure a JV season. If you're going by wins and losses, it was all right. I think we were right around 500 on the season. But I guess in my opinion, a JV season is more about just making sure everybody's having a good experience, getting some playing time, and then also making sure that your players are getting prepped for varsity football. And whether that's this year or whether it's going to be next year when they're going to contribute, just making sure that they know the things that they need to work on. And then also just like as a coach, being able to evaluate them and know if they're ready or not. And we did have a handful of kids that kind of got plucked from us during the season. It's kind of unique thing about being a JV coach is if you got kids that start playing too good, then they don't get to play free anymore. And we had like Austin Johnson was having a great season for us, and he ended up starting to play on Fridays instead. And then we got a little banged up at running back, and then Owen Sparks, kind of the same deal. He took over running back duties at the varsity level those last couple weeks. So for the most part, yeah, I would say that I was pretty happy with the kids and the effort that they put in every week, showing up, getting the varsity guys ready, and then also playing hard on Mondays.
So do you think there was a lot of growth with your team this year?
Yeah, definitely. And it always varies from kid to kid or position to position. Some guys are right on the cusp of entering games on Friday nights, and then some guys got a way to go. But I think it is nice for them to know kind of where they stand for their future, because you don't want to lie to them and tell them that they're right there and ready to be playing when they're not. So I think that some guys got some things that they know that they can work on this off season, and that will give them some opportunities next year at the varsity level to be guys that are going to make impact for us on Friday nights. And hopefully they put in the time and the work to get those things done this off season.
So how does the future of JV football look here in Watertown?
Well, that's a good question. The freshman team, I would get to check those guys out every once in a while on Thursdays. We'd go over after our practice was done, and if they had a home game, we'd be able to check it out. And I know they've got some pretty solid players on that freshman team coming up next year. And then as far as the guys that we have, you never really know who's going to be available to you next year or not. I hope a bunch of the guys that played for me this year aren't playing for me next year because they're playing on Fridays instead. But yeah, you just never really know from year to year who the squad's going to be.
Thanks to Watertown JV coach Brandon Huth for joining us here at halftime. We also checked in on the freshman program and how their year ended up with Coach Tom Mattingly. Well, Coach, kind of tell me a little bit about your season. How'd it go for you?
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, when you look at the year we had this season with the freshmen, I think all of us were kind of extremely proud of the way they played. Certainly, you want to win more games than you lost, and those kids were able to do that. But from day one, we challenged them with 3 things that we wanted them to show: passion, show discipline, and show brotherhood. And if you can do those 3 things, especially at a football team, you have a lot of success. And credit to the kids. For most of the season, they did those 3 things every day for us.
Do you feel your kids kind of took that next step, if you will?
Yeah, and if you look at our record, we started with Huron, and we just had to learn to play physical. I mean, Huron knocked us in the teeth, and it took us a while that game to respond, and we didn't play probably as well as we wanted to. We made some changes with just some of the things we wanted to do, and the kids had a great run the rest of the season. We played Sioux Falls schools, we played ESD schools, had success against both of them, and I think, if they get the message that they work hard for each other and a lot of them stay out, we can start building class after class, which is, I know, the goal at the varsity level. I think these kids will feel like they can have success in the future too.
Well, let's talk about the future. What is the future like here for freshman football in Watertown?
This is my first year being back. On the football side, I had coached at the middle school level for a number of years, but it was nice working with Coach Clendenin and Coach Wright, and certainly being around the varsity staff. They were extremely helpful for me, so that was a good transition. But more importantly for the boys, I just like the way they came to work. We set a couple goals that we wanted to lift twice a week. One of those was a Tuesday morning before school, and then we certainly lifted the day after our games on Thursday. So Friday was kind of a recovery and lift day, but the kids accepted those challenges. And I think if we can keep finding continuity, that we're doing a lot of things the varsity wants to do, and we're teaching those things, that's only going to pay off in the future.
Thanks to freshman coach Tom Mattingly and JV coach Brandon Huth for a check-in on their seasons. 21-9, Pierre leads Watertown at the half of this one. Halftime stats come up your way in 60 seconds across the Arrows Radio Network.
The McDonald's breakfast is too good to speak deal. Sounds a lot like... that. And who wants to chit-chat in the morning when you have McDonald's to eat anyway?
Get any size coffee or soft drink for just $1 or a $2 small McCafe. Download our app and get daily McCafe deals. Price participation may vary. McD app download and registration required.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. McDonald's. I'm loving it.
The Dakota Marker game is back, and it's live on Midco Sports.
He is loose inside the 40, and Pierre strong.
The Bison and Jackrabbits put on a show this spring when SDSU reclaimed the Rock, but the Bison have their rise on retaking the prize in this matchup of top-ranked foes. Tune in for the pregame show at 1:30 p.m. Central from Brookings on November 6th, live on Midco Sports and streaming on Midco Sports Plus.
Halftime of this one, 21-9. Pierre leads Watertown in this Class 11 AA quarterfinal matchup. Halftime statistics will go a little something like this for Watertown. Drew Norberg, 6 of 9, 142 yards. Does have a touchdown, 2 carries for 4 yards. He has been sacked twice tonight. Juven Hudson, 14 carries for 72 yards. Cole Holden, 3 catches, 100 yards, and a touchdown here this evening. Colin Dingser, a catch for 20 yards. Reese Stark, 2 carries, 5 yards, has a catch for 12. Juven, check that. Trevin Rodden does have a catch for 10 yards tonight. For the Governors, Lincoln Keenhold, 6 of 11, 141 yards, 7 carries for 17 yards. He has 2 rushing touchdowns and 1 passing touchdown tonight. By the way, both quarterbacks, actually no, Keenholz has an interception tonight. Watertown has fumbled in the ball game. Trayton Lewis, 3 carries for 12 yards on the ground here for Pierre. Jack Burkwan with a catch for 20 yards. Brecken Kruger, a catch for 18 yards. Jet Zabel, 3 catches for 94 yards and a touchdown. Cade Kaiser, 2 catches for 32 yards for the Governors. That is our halftime statistics this evening. 21-9, Pierre leads Watertown at the half. Taking a look at some other scores from across the network tonight in Class 11 AA. Final T area, number 1 T area moves on as they down Sturgis 57-10. At the half, Yankton is blanking Mitchell 35-0, and a very interesting score coming from Brookings. Aberdeen Central leads Brookings 21-14. That game is at the half. Over on New Country KS93, last we knew at the half of that one, Harriet-Selby area led Castlewood 34-26. At the half, Warner leads DeSmet this evening. That is the other 9A playoff game. And let's see, looking for the Sioux Valley game. Sioux Valley falls. Their season is done as they fall to Bridgewater Emory Ethan 21-8. And that is an 11B. In Class 11A, Millbank and Canton 0-0 here at the half of this one. I wouldn't let him in the box. He's trouble. Let's see, what else? Hitchcock-Tulare trails Potter County 20-8. That is in 9B. Other 9B scores. Falkton leads Harding County Bison 34-14. Gayville Vollen up on Del Rapids St. Mary 8-6. Avon moves on as they defeat Alcester Hutchin 30-14. In 9A, other scores other than the Castlewood and DeSmet game. Howard leads Woolsey Westington 33-6. Wall leads Gregory 19-6. In 9AA, Hanson up on Platte Geddes at the half 6-3. Timberlake leads Lyman in the Battle of West River at the half. Parkston up on Garrettson 6-0. And Canastota Freeman leads Ipswich 14-0. That in 9AA. In 11B, Beersford survives Aberdeen Roncalli in OT 7-6. Elk Point Jefferson leads Wagner 27-0. And Winner leads McCook Central Montrose 58-28. In 11A, Madison up on Sioux Falls Christian 14-7. Del Rapids trailing West Central 7-6. And Vermilion up on Tri-Valley at the half 14-0. 21-9. Pierre leads Watertown at the half of this one as we wrap up the halftime show. Third quarter comes up your way in 3 minutes across the Arrows Radio Network.
At Great Western Bank, they know that champions play as one team with one goal. They know that champions don't just happen. They are built with determination and the right mix of teammates. You can count on Great Western Bank as a trustworthy teammate that will go the extra mile to help you win. To learn more, visit your nearest branch today. Great Western Bank, making life great. Member FDIC.
Dano's Marine in Watertown is taking orders for the new 2022 Ranger boats powered by Mercury Outboards. Get the details on the Ranger 621 CFS and Ranger Regatta 223 Pontoon Fish Series, powered by Mercury Outboards. Stop and see recent trade-ins of Mercury-powered Ranger boats. Dano's Marine, your elite Ranger Mercury dealer, West 212 Watertown, or online 24/7 at danosmarine.com.
Are your shingles starting to crack, break, curl, or rot? If so, it's time for a new roof. Hometown Building Center stocks the #1 selling shingle in North America, Timberline HG shingles from GAF. Hometown inventories a variety of colors that are readily available for delivery. Get the best advice on what materials are right for your new roof when you visit Hometown Building Center, South Highway 20 in Watertown.
Hi, this is Carla Christensen. Consider all the good you do in your life for both your family and your business. New York Life Insurance Company is here to help you continue that good. So give Carla or Vince, your local New York Life agents, a call. We can help find ways to protect your business and those who help it grow. We can also help plan your family's financial future so you can keep good going in your personal life as well. You can reach Pregame Insurance at 886-9043 or look for us at newyorklife.com.
Before and after the game, make sure you stop into your Watertown Perkins. They're famous for breakfast, but you'll also love their lunches and dinners. Conveniently located at the corner of Highways 81 and 212. At Perkins, you'll find quality fresh food, freshly baked pies and muffins. And it's all in a clean, relaxing, and friendly atmosphere. So come on in and bring your appetite. Your Watertown Perkins will do the rest.
If all you want is a sip of water at the kitchen sink, any filter will do. I want better water in the laundry, better water in the bathroom, better water at every tap, in every room for everyone in my home, every time, everywhere I use water, every day. So I got a whole home filtration system from Culligan. Now I ask you, how long will it take for you to call the Culligan man?
Hey, Culligan Man.
I'm Jason Hansen, your local Culligan man in Watertown. Call us today at 886-4830.
As we begin the third quarter of play here from Pierre, 21-9, Governors lead the Arrows. As we begin the third quarter of play, Brent Nathaniel along with you here tonight. Rod Lenning back at studios, KWAT. My wife Bree Matthews on the camera tonight. GoWatertown.net/arrows. Sharp Automotive, American Bank and Trust bringing you the live streaming video tonight. Don't forget to tweet me at Brent Nathaniel with where you are watching or listening to this ball game tonight for your chance to win a Dutch Boy car wash. I'll be making winners following the game tonight. I will tweet you if you're a winner. Watertown will get the ball to start out the second half of play. That Aberdeen Brookings score, that's surprises me. 21-14 Aberdeen. If Watertown would win this and Aberdeen would win this, Watertown would host next Friday night. That's what we're rooting for. If you're an Arrow fan, you're also an Aberdeen Central Golden Eagle fan tonight. Arrow's got to win this one first. Kickoff and over and kick. And that one is going to be into the end zone for a touchback as Watertown will start from their own 20-yard line to begin the second half of play. Watertown, their last drive, 11 plays, ended up in a turnover on downs. Started back on their own 28, and a fourth down conversion, well, didn't go the 52% normally Watertown does on fourth down conversions this season. They'll begin from their own 20 to begin the third quarter of play. See if the Arrows could get something on the board, get some momentum. Norberg out of the pistol, spread formation, handoff. That one is to Sparts. Sparts will cross the 20, about the 22-yard line. Owen's first carry of the ball game. He'll go forward for a gain of 2. Juven, by the way, did not start, but he came in. He's made a difference. Juven tonight, he had, let me roll back this here, 14 carries for 72 yards. 2nd and 8 for the Arrows from their own 22. Norberg out of the pistol. 2 backs, 2 receivers right. Handoff. Sparts again. He's going to be wrapped up. Loss of 2. Sparts will gain 2, lose 2. So now it's 3rd and 10 for the Arrows. Backed up to their own 20-yard line. Not the way Watertown would start out this second half. They need something positive and bad. They have not scored since their first drive. That one play, Norberg to Holden, 75-yard pass completion. That's the last time they scored. Hunter Wenches does have a safety. Norberg to pass, rolls out to the right. Look at center of the field. He's got Dingzer alone to the 50, down to the Pierre 45. And that's where he's going to be wrapped up. All alone, Colin Dingzer. And the Arrows are down in Governor territory. 10, 20, 30, 40-yard pass completion. Check that 35-yard pass completion there to Colin Dingzer. 1st and 10 for the Arrows now from the Pierre 40. We'll call that 46. Hudson gets the call, and he's going to go nowhere as he was wrapped up by green and black jerseys all over the place. So Juven will have no gain. 2nd down here for the purple and gold. Ball spotted from the Governor 46-yard line. Man, it's a gorgeous night for football. I'm standing in the doorway here at Hollister Field. It's gorgeous nights. Norberg out of the pistol, splits the backs, receivers either side of the field. Low snap, he'll get it. Lays a lick in left side of the field. He's got Holden in stride, but missed him. One-on-one coverage there for Cole Holden, had him in stride, and Holden just wasn't speedy enough to haul that one in. Oh, that one would have been pay dirt too. Third down. Might as well take the shot down the field on the second down. 3rd and 10 for the purple and gold. Now from the Pierre 46-yard line. Norberg out of the pistol. Splits the backs, Hudson and Sparts. Receivers either side of the field. Norberg looking to pass. Under pressure, he's sacked. He did not see him coming, as he was smothered and covered by Emmett Anderson, the 3rd sack of Norberg tonight, and he did not see that one coming. That is a loss of 13 of the night. And a punt now for Watertown. 6-play drive ends up in disaster here for the Arrows. On to punts, Cole Holden. Weeby back to receive this one as Holden being chased. He'll get that one away. Weeby will let it go. Fair caught at about the 28-yard line. Holden got that punt off by the skin of his teeth. So Pierre will get their first possession of the second half from their own. Spot on that one. 18. So their own 18-yard line is where the Govs will begin this next possession. First possession of the second half, 9:02, third quarter, 21-9 Governors in the Class 11 AA playoffs. Keenholz out of the pistol, and the handoff there, trying to turn the corner, and Cole Holden says, as running that one there, Cole Peterson. So he'll go nowhere, a loss of about 6. Cole Holden was all over that one. Governors backed up now to their own 12-yard line. Keenholz empties out the backfield on a 2nd, and we'll call it 16. Keenholz looking to pass, rolling out to the left, being chased down. Keenholz going to run it out to the 20, to the 25, near sideline to the 30, and run it about to around the 35-yard line. And Keenholz will get that first down and then some. Officially about an 18-yard run there for Lincoln Keenholz, and a first down for the Governors. First and 10 for the Govs now from their own 32-yard line. Keenholz out of the pistol, 2 receivers right, 1 left. Handoff right up the guts. That is Lewis. Lewis going nowhere. Lewis, and we're going to say no gain. So no gain there for Lewis, and it's second down. Second half for the Arrows. They did not start out the second half well. 6-play drive and a punt. Gave Pierre this drive for them. Started on their own 18-yard line. 4th play of this drive upcoming. 2nd and 10. Keenholz pass complete out to the 40. And complete there to Kruger before he's tripped up. And it'll be a short, be 3rd and short upcoming here. So Kruger will go forward for a gain of about 7. That'll bring up 3rd down. Reese Stark in on the tackle for Watertown. 3rd and a short 2 for the Govs now from their own 40-yard line. Keenholz empty backfield, and he's going to keep it himself, pile through, get the first down. He'll get into the secondary and be down in Watertown territory at the Watertown 49-yard line. Gain of about 8 yards there for Keenholz. And a Governor first down as timeout is called, an official timeout, as we have an injured Arrow on the field. So an injury timeout here for the Arrows as they'll attend to the injured Arrow on the field. And whom is it? 21, Mason Cordell. And he'll come off under his own power. And we'll quickly get back to action. Aberdeen Central leads Brookings in the third quarter, 28-21. 6:59 to play in this third quarter. Govs out front, 21-9. Keenholz, he'll work it out of the gun. He'll empty out the backfield. Trips to the right, one to the left. Keenholz keeps it himself, off tackle run left side, got some blockers, spin move out to the 45 and down at around the 40, a gain of 11 yards there for Keenholz. And that looks like it's going to be close to first down yardage. I said 11 initially, but they're going to say his knee was down about a yard shy of the line to gain, so a gain of 9 yards there that time for Keenholz. He averaging about 7.3 yards per carry coming into tonight's contest. 2nd and 1 for the Governors now from the Watertown 41-yard line. Keenholz, empty backfield again, looking to pass, looking, steps up, pass right side of the field, up and away, complete, touchdown Governors. Jack Merquan, a strike from Keenholz. Keenholz, his second passing touchdown of the night. 40-yard touchdown to Merquan. And the Governors extend their lead now 27-9 with an extra point upcoming. So Keenholz to Merquan, 40 yards out, and the Govs will try an extra points. And the extra point is good. 28-9, Governors, 6 minutes to play in this third quarter. Kickoff in a minute across the Arrows Radio Network.
Great buys this week at Hy-Vee in Watertown. Hershey's snack size candy, $1.99, limit 2. Hormel fresh ground beef or ground pork 1 pound roll, $2.77. St. Louis style spare ribs, $2.99 a pound. Columbine red seedless grapes, $1.28 a pound. And Tombstone pizza, $2.88 at Hy-Vee.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every eye.
It's time to treat yourself to a treat or tasty meal from your Watertown Dairy Queen. Ice cream treats hit the spot every time, from a soft serve cone to your favorite blizzard. How about ordering an ice cream cake for that special occasion? There's great meals to fill those hunger pains. And be sure to download the DQ app on your phone and order ahead of time to speed up your order with curbside pickup. Make it a Dairy Queen day with your Watertown DQ on Highway 212.
7 plays, 82 yards. Keenholz to Merquan from 40 yards out. Governors extend their lead 28-9. 6 minutes to play in this third quarter of the 11 AA quarterfinals. End over end kick there by Peterson. Pulled up at the 10, 15 near sideline to the 20. Sparks out to the 25 before he is tackled. And that is where Watertown will begin this next drive. Hate to say it, crucial drive here for Watertown. You're down 28-9, 5:55 to play, third quarter. You got to get some points on the board here. Officially from their own 26-yard line. Thanks to Susie, watching from Des Moines, Iowa. She says have some arrow wrestling in preseason nationals tomorrow. That is very, very cool. Very, very cool. So thank you to Susie. And go Arrows in the preseason nationals tomorrow. All right, Watertown needs to go to work. They need to get some points on the board to get back in this ball game. They will begin on a 1st and 10 from their own 26-yard line. Norberg out of the pistol, spread formation, receiver in motion. Looking to pass, looking. Norberg under pressure, wrapped up. Norberg going to be sacked for the 4th time tonight. And that one, Emmett Anderson with the sack there. And Norberg will lose yardage of about 5 this time. 2nd and 15 for the purple and gold, backed up to their own 20-yard line. Norberg empties it out. 2 to the near, 2 to the far. Hudson is the back, though. Norberg looking to pass, looking. Steps up, now has to roll out to the right. Still looking for a man downfield. Passes up and away, incomplete to Holden, but there's a flag. So let's see what this flag is. It's in the vicinity of the arrows, where the reception occurred, I should say. So one official will talk to the other official. Don't forget, you can tweet me at Brent Nathaniel tonight for your chance to win a Dutch Boy car wash. Be making winners following the conclusion of this ball game. Holding is the call on the Governors. That'll be their 5th penalty tonight for about 50 yards. So now it'll bring up 2nd and short, and the Arrows needed that. So it'll bring up 2nd and 5 for the purple and gold now. From their own 30-yard line, Norberg out of the pistol, hands it off to Hudson. Spin move, and he'll be stopped shy of the 35-yard line, as Juven will go forward for a gain of about 3. It'll bring up 3rd and 2. 4:49 to play, 3rd quarter. Pierre out front, 28-9. Keenholz tonight for Pierre, 4 touchdowns, 2 on the ground, 2 through the air. Watertown tonight, the only touchdown has been Norberg to Holden, 75 yards. Hunter Wenches did have a safety. Quick pass, complete out to the left side. That's Dingzer. He'll run it a bounce right at the line to gain. And it's a 1st down for the purple and gold off a pass completion for about 3. So 1st and 10 now for the Arrows from their own 37-yard line. Clock continues to roll. 4:27 3rd quarter, trailing 28-9. Arrows need some points on the board, and they need them quick. Norberg out of the pistol, receiver in motion, looking to pass. Under pressure, wrapped up and sacked again. Norberg will be sacked back at the 30-yard line. That is, I believe, the 4th sack tonight. 2nd and 15 for the purple and gold. Now from their own 31-yard line, Norberg out of the pistol. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Hudson is the back. Norberg looking to pass, looking, steps up, pass left side of the field, incomplete. Was looking for Reese Stark, and Reese looks like he's cramping up. Reese is, he's cramping up bad. He's cramping up near the 40-yard line. Oof. Yeah. So Stark is down. We have an injury timeout. So while we get a moment, let's check out some scores from across South Dakota. In Class 11 AA, T goes final as they defeat Sturgis tonight 57-10. Yankton all over Mitchell. That's in the 4th quarter, 42-7. Mid-third, Aberdeen Central leads Brookings 28-21. On New Country KS93 tonight, mid-third, last we knew, Harriet Selby area leads Castlewood 40-26 as Reese comes up, and he's going to be helped off the field. And the other one we're keeping our eye on tonight in 9A is DeSmet, who leads Warner in the 3rd quarter 18-8. Back here, it's 28-9 Governors. 3:44 to play in this third quarter as Restart comes off the field as he's being helped off the field. Ashton, first in trouble, will come in place of Restart. 3rd and 15 for the Arrows, backed up to about their own 32-yard line. Norberg looking to pass, sets up the screen, complete, but that's going to lose yardage back to the 25. Tried to set up the screen to Holden, and by the time they had done that, he was wrapped up. Holden will lose 5, and it's 4th down. So a second punt of the second half here for the Arrows. And Holden will be on to punt this one away. Jaden Wiebe back to return this punt. Holden gets that one away, almost blocked there by Pierre. Wiebe going to let that one go. Goes out of bounds at around the 40-yard line. And that is where Pierre will begin their next possession from their own 40-yard line, leading 28-9, 3:02 to play in this third quarter. Well, winner of this one if Pierre wins this one, they would travel to Brookings. And depending on the outcome of the Brookings-Aberdeen Central game, if Aberdeen Central would go on to win and Watertown would come back and win, Watertown would host Aberdeen Central next week. Brookings the 2 seed in the playoffs. Keenholz looking to pass, complete to Kaiser about the Arrow 48-yard line for a pass completion of about 8. And when in doubt, go with the announcer. He said 7, so we'll trust him with that. 2nd and 3 for the Govs from their own 47-yard line. Keenholz out of the pistol. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Lewis is the back. Keenholz, handoff. Lewis, he's going to run forward for a gain of a couple. He'll be stopped shy of the line to gain by about a yard. Gain of about 2 there for Lewis. And we'll say a gain of 1 officially. 3rd and 2 for the Govs now from their own 48-yard line. As Pierre looks to slow things down. Pierre now just taking all sorts of time out there, leading 28-9. They are just content to slow this one down and take as much time off the clock as they can. Keenholz, 3rd and 2. Pass complete out to Merquan at the Arrow 40, and that'll be a Governor first down. 10, 11, 12 there to Merquan. And the Govs have a fresh set of downs. Officially for the Governors, a 1st and 10 now from the Arrow 38-yard line. Clock under 2 minutes to play, third quarter. Keenholz out of the pistol, 2 receivers left and 1 right. Lewis is the back. Keenholz, handoff, Lewis, and Lewis will get just shy of the 35-yard line before he is stopped. So Lewis will go forward for a gain of about 3 to 4. We'll say officially 2. 2nd down. Pierre doing Pierre things. Slowing things down. Taking time off the clock. Leading 28-9. Arrows have not scored a touchdown since the opening drive of the ball game. Keenholz out of the pistol, looking to pass again, looking, floats it right sideline and incomplete to Merquan. Merquan just could not haul that one in. He had a for sure touchdown, but just couldn't put that one in the old breadbasket. Brings up 3rd down here now for the Govs. So 3rd and 8. The Governors now from the Watertown 38-yard line. Keenholz Out of the gun, looking to pass once again. Rolls out to the left, pass up and away, complete to Merquan, and Merquan will be stopped shy of the line to gain by a couple, bring up 4th down.
Making a stop for Watertown, number 2, Ben Altoft, and number 3.
So that'll be stopped after a pass completion of about 8 yards. So 4th and 2 for the Govs. They are in 4-down territory. Now from the Watertown 30-yard line. Clock at 25 seconds to play in this third quarter. And let's see if the Govs just want to take this one down and flip it on the other side of the field. And I believe that is what we are going to end up doing. 3, 2, and that's it for the third quarter. End of 3, Pierre 28, Watertown 9, fourth quarter in 60 seconds across the Arrows Radio Network.
This is Casey from Stony Brook Suites Assisted Living. We have a variety of suite layouts to suit your personal needs, from a comfortable studio suite all the way up to our 2-bedroom suites. We have just the room for you. We are proud to offer the largest suites in the area, providing the amount of space you desire. All of our suites and amenities are on one level, providing ease and peace of mind for family. Stop in today for a cup of coffee and a tour of our beautiful facility. We are located at 500 16th Avenue Northeast, or give us a call at 882-0013.
Life is sweet in Stony Brook Suites.
Brian's Glass is a proud supporter of high school athletics and wishes all of the Watertown Arrows athletes good luck during the year. Brian's Glass can assist you with commercial and residential glass needs and is also able to assist you with your windshield needs. For all of your glass needs, contact Brian's Glass at 886-5328. That's Brian's Glass, 886-5328. And go Arrows!
Start of 4 here from Pierre. Governors lead the Arrows 28-9. Brett Nathaniel along with you here tonight. Don't forget next week volleyball action. So the Arrows will travel down to Harrisburg. Todd has that volleyball game Tuesday nights. And then the Arrows finish out their season next Thursday at home versus Yankton. I will have that one coming up next week. Across the Arrows Radio Network at 950 KWAT and gowatertown.net/Arrows. See what the Arrows can do here in this fourth quarter. Season on the line. 4th, and we'll call it 2 for the Govs from the Arrow 30. Keenholz empties out the backfield. Trips to the right, 1 to the left. Keenholz looking to pass, looking, wrapped up. He is going to be down for the sack. And he was dropped there by Hunter Wenches. So Keenholz will lose about 3 yards on the sack, and it's a turnover on downs. And now Watertown will go to work, trailing 28-9, just underway in the fourth quarter from their own 34-yard line. Arrows got to come away with something here on this drive. Got to come away with something. If you're going to get back in this ball game, you got to come away with points on this drive. Norberg out of the pistol. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. First in trouble in motion, left to right. Norberg looking to pass. Looking. Nobody home. Rolls out to the right. Passes up and away. Picked off by Pierre. Picked off that time by the 32 of Jaden Wiebe. First interception for Norberg of the ball game. Second turnover for Watertown in this one. And the Governors will get the ball on the Watertown officially 30. Where are they going to put it? 37. They'll put it on the Watertown 37. Keenholz empty backfield, trips to the left, 1 to the right. Lewis goes in motion left to right. Keenholz rolls out right, passes left, floats it up there to Zabel and incomplete. So incomplete to Keenholz. He was looking for Jet Zabel, who had a one-on-one coverage. Second and 10, 11:40 to play in the ball game. 28-9, Pierre. This drive for the Govs started off a Watertown interception by Drew Norberg. Second and 10 for the Govs from their own. Check that from the Watertown 37-yard line. Keenholz out of the pistol, sends two receivers right and one left. Lewis is the back. Pitch to Lewis. Turn the corner right side as a flag comes out. Past the 35-yard line down to about the 34. But let's see what this is. Holding is the call on the Governors. Their 6th penalty of the night. So that'll back him up again. Arrows needed that. They definitely needed that. 11:34 left, 28-9. Season on the line. Governors with the lead. Costly penalty for Pierre. Going to back him up to the Watertown 49. They got to get down to the Watertown 28-yard line for a first down. Keenholz will empty out the backfield, trips to the right, one to the left. Keenholz looking to pass, steps up, pass, left side of the field, complete to Merquan out to the 40-yard line. And Merquan, that'll be a pass completion of about 10 yards. Still well shy of the first down. Third down now. For the Govs, it'll be third and about, we'll call it 12 for the Governors now from the Watertown 39-yard line. Keenholz will empty out the backfield again, sends trips to the right, one to the left. Keenholz looking to pass. Now going to tuck and run. Past the 30. Flags come out. Keenholz along the left sideline will run out of bounds shy of the 10-yard line. This is coming back, holding on the Governors. You can hear the Governor faithful don't like that, but that is the correct call. 7 penalties for 70 yards. So that's going to back up the Governors once again. All of this is taking time off the clock for the Arrows. Flag comes out. That's going to be on the Pierce sideline. Sideline warning on the Governors. You can hear the Governor faithful don't like that either. And that's going to back him up even more. So a penalty on the Pierce sideline. That's going to send the Governors back more. 10:42 to play in the ball game. 28-9. Governors out front in this one as the refs come over and talk with Pierre Governor coach Steve Steele. Final, Yankton defeats Mitchell tonight 42-21. Aberdeen Central holding on to a 35-28 lead in the fourth quarter down in Brookings. So, after it's all said and done, third down again after the penalty. Third and about a mile and a half here for the Governors. They can get a first down and, I don't know, Faith, maybe Bison. Keenholz fires away near side Merquan, complete and out of bounds at around the 43-yard line. As Mr. Ben Althoff came up with the ball, but the ball was already out of bounds. And fourth and long. It'll be pass completion, about 10 yards. So fourth and long for the Governors, and they will punt this one away. Ashton first in trouble, back deep and ready to receive this punt at around his own 5. Keenholz punting from about his own 45. 10:23 to play. 28-9 Governors. High snap. Keenholz gets this one away. Good punt. First in trouble. Fumbles it. Gets it back at the 10. Then he's smothered and covered. He had nowhere to go. He bounced in front of him. He grabbed it, fumbled it, picked it up, and then by the time he was ready to run, he was wrapped up. So the Arrows will start on their own 9-yard line. So luckily the interception by Watertown doesn't lead to any Pierre points. Arrows got to come away with something here if they want to get back in this ball game, trailing 28-9. Still plenty of football left. 10-14 to play in this ball game. If you're an Arrow fan, you're keeping track of the Brookings-Aberdeen game. If the Arrows would come back and Aberdeen would win, they would host next week, but if Brookings would win, it wouldn't matter. Winner of this one will travel to Brookings. Norberg looking to pass, looking, pass is deflected. Norberg was looking for somebody downfield, and his pass was just swatted away right at the line of scrimmage. Second down. 10:08 to play in this ball game. 28-9 Governors. Governors came into this ball game with a loss against Brookings last week. 21-14. The Govs would be chomping at the bit to take on the Bobcats once again. 2nd and 10 here for the Govs as the handoff is to first in trouble, and he can't turn the corner left side. He's going to be wrapped up at around his own 5. As the Arrows go backwards. Boy, you could just feel it. Loss of 2. You could just feel the deflation for the Arrows. They just need something positive. I know I've been saying that a while, but just one big positive play would put the Arrows right back in this one. Norberg looking to pass, rolls out left side, pass up and away, incomplete, was looking for first in trouble. And that falls incomplete. 4th down here for the Arrows. Oh, that is a heartbreaker. Watertown in the second half, 6-play drive punts, 5-play drive punts, interception, and now a 3 and outs. So on to punt this one away is Cole Holden. He will be punting from about 5. No, he's still backing up. Cole, watch where you're going. Watch where you're going. He is 9 yards deep in the end zone. He will get that one away. Fair caught by Merquan at the 40, check that, 36-yard line as flags come out. And we'll see what this one is on. This one might be on Watertown. 3 flags out on the field. And let's see what this one is. Officials conversing and talking. Still talking. 9:24 to play in the ball game. 28-9 Pierre. Face mask is the call on Watertown. That's the Big Eats kind too. 5th penalty of the night. 28, 29, 33, 1, 32, 33. 5 penalties for 33 yards. Watertown averages about 5 penalties for 37 yards a game. And this is going to put Pierre deep inside Arrow territory after the big face mask penalty. That's going to put the ball for the Governors on the Watertown 19-yard line. So the Governors already in the red zone, looking to tack on some more points. Keenholz, 4 touchdowns on the night. He'll work it out of the gun. Looking to pass. Looking. Pass center of the field. Knocked away. That one was tipped once there by Holden. And falling incomplete, Merquan was the intended receiver. So 2nd and 10 here for the Governors. Watertown needs a big defensive stop here. Interception would be even better. Something positive to put the Arrows back in this ball game. Keenholz out of the pistol, sends 2 receivers left, 1 right. Lewis will be the back as the Governors taking their time. Clock still stopped at 9:18 though. Keenholz, handoff. Lewis going to push the pile forward past the 20, just shy of the 15-yard line. Bring up 3rd down. Absolutely the right call there for Pierre. Call gain of 5 there for Lewis. 3rd and 5 for the Governors now from the Watertown 15-yard line. Govs just doing what they did in the 3rd quarter. Taking all the time they can off the clock. Trying to get into the semifinal game next week. Keenholz with the empty backfield on a 3rd and 5 from the Watertown 15. Keenholz looks at the near sideline. And now a timeout called by Pierre as Pierre was looking to maybe get Watertown to jump off sides. 8:32 to play in this one. 28-9. Governors back in a minute across the Arrows Radio Network.
To achieve great things, it takes a great team. Attacker Plumbing and Heating Andor Incorporated, they have the get it done and then some team of talented, passionate people who will get the job done right. The service techs and those behind the scenes work together to provide top-notch service that you've come to expect from Tacker Plumbing and Heating Andor Incorporated for over 60 years. The business that service built.
Call on the business that service built. Call Tacker.
Howdy, this is Christine from the Blossom Shop. Have you been in the store lately? We have all kinds of new stuff, and we always have fresh flowers made daily for you in the cooler. So stop in, grab a card, a gift, and some flowers for that special someone. 115 East Kemp, the Blossom Shop.
So we come out of a timeout. 8:32 to play in this one. Pierre leads Watertown 28-9 in the Class 11 AA quarterfinals. Keeping an eye on the game in Brookings. Bobcats have come back. Late 4th quarter, Aberdeen Central holding on to a 35-34 lead as that one runs right up the gut there for the Governors. They will get the first down. They gave that one to Lewis. Lewis will go forward for a gain of about 6. 1st and goal for the Governors from the 6-yard line. Keenholz, low snap, has to fall on it back at the 10. So Keenholz will actually lose some yardage. He'll actually lose about 4. So it'll be 2nd and goal here for the Governors now from the 10-yard line. 28-9, Govs lead, 7:50 left in this one. Govs trying to put this one away. Governors just taking all sorts of time off the clock. Still standing around, haven't come set yet. Now will come set. Keenholz out of the gun. 2 receive. Check that. Trips to the right. 1 to the left. Keenholz looking to pass. Looking right side. Pass is tipped in the end zone and will fall incomplete. Couple of Governors there. That was broken up by Cole Holden for the Arrows. So 3rd and goal now here for the Governors from the 10-yard line. Clock stops with 7:20 to play in the ball game. Govs out front 28-9, trying to put some icing on the cake. Arrow defense needs a big stop. Keenholz empty backfield. Trips to the right, 1 to the left. Keenholz looking left. Fires left. Incomplete. Looking for Merquan. 4th down. Clock stop now with 7:16 to play, and the Govs look like they are going to come out for a kick. So Cole Peterson is on to attempt the kick here for the Govs. And it looks like it's going to be What's that? 15, 16. That'll be a 27-yard kick here for the Governors in Peterson. Kick is up and away, and the kick is good. 27-yard field goal attempt, and the Governors tack on, leading 31-9. 7:13 to play in the ball game. Back in a minute across the Arrows Radio Network.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed, both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and designs a financial plan to take you there, so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual, the Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Contact Bill Keller in the Watertown office of Northwestern Mutual.
At Watertown Dental Care, dentistry isn't just a job, it's our passion. This is Dr. Darren Bach, and for over 20 years, our practice has been built on trust, patient service, and exceptional dental care. We never forget you have a choice.
I'm Dr. Clayton Conroy. Every decision we make, from flexible payment options to convenient scheduling, is done to make your experience both convenient and comfortable. We invite you to experience our personalized care and attention firsthand. Call today, 882-0747.
Giving you something to smile about. Watertown Dental Care.
Pierre tacks on a 27-yard field goal by Cole Peterson. 7:13 left in the ball game. 31-9, Govs out front. Grounder kick scooped up at the 20 by the Arrows by one of their up men. Take it down to about the 30-yard line. As scooping that one up was Mac Johnson. So that is where the Arrows will begin this next drive, looking for positives now. Punt, interception, and punt for the Arrows in the second half. Arrows have not scored since their opening drive. 75-yard pass from Norberg to Holden. And Hunter Wenches had a safety in the ball game. Arrows start on their own 31. 7:08 left in the ball game. It's possible, but the Arrows got to strike quick. Put it in the hands of Norberg, looking to pass, rolling out to the left. Norberg floats one, incomplete. Good catch there by one of the Pierre coaches on the near sideline. So incomplete there for Drew. Second down for the purple and gold. Lots of hands on hips for the Arrows. 2nd and 10 for the Arrows from their own 30-yard line. Watertown with the empty backfield. They need to get points on the board, and they need them quick. Norberg, 5 wide, looking to pass, looking, steps up, floats one, center of the field, incomplete to Juven Hudson. 3rd down for the purple and gold. For Pierre tonight, Lincoln Keenholz has been the man. 4 touchdowns for Lincoln Keenholz. 2 rushing, 2 passing. He's been stellar to watch here tonight. Arrows, 5 wide again. Norberg looking to pass. Under pressure. Steps up and floats one to first in trouble, but it looks like it's picked off by Pierre. It is. Picked off by Pierre and picked off by Huska. 2nd interception by Norberg of the second half, and Pierre will take over. That was a heartbreaker for the purple and gold. Pierre will start now from the Watertown 46-yard line, 6:45 to play, and just looking to run this one out, leading 31-9. Pierre will take their time coming to the line. Keenholz will work it out of the pistol. And I believe we're going to see some running. And we will. Give there that time was to whom? Goes off to Caden Kaiser. And Kaiser will go to 1. Get the Governors out to the Arrow 45-yard line. But just running time off the clock. That is exactly what the Govs want to do. Keenholz and the Governors slowly coming to the line again. Keenholz out of the pistol, trips to the right. And a lone back by the Govs, that's Lewis. Keenholz just taking his time. Now hands off. Wrapped up there was Lewis for the loss. And in on that for the Arrows, Austin Johnson and Mac Young, they broke through that line. So Lewis will lose yardage. He will lose about 3. Third, and we will call it 12 there for the Govs. Sorry about that. So 3rd and 12 for the Governors, now backed up to their own. Check that to the Watertown 28 to the 48-yard line. Keenholz works it out of the pistol, looking to pass. Floats one near sideline, up and away to Merquan, I believe. Yes, that'll fall incomplete. Merquan with the one-on-one coverage once again. 4th down here for the Govs, and they will punt for the second time in the second half. 5:10 left in this ball game. Governors holding on to a 31-9 lead. First in trouble, back deep and ready to receive Keenholz's punt. Keenholz punting from about his own 40-yard line as the Govs will get more people subbing in and subbing out. Keenholz, good punts. Good punts. Picked up at the 10, 15 to the 20 before he is wrapped up. Or that was Austin first in trouble. It'll be Terrence first in trouble with the, when I say Austin, I was looking at the Austin on the other sheet. Terrence first in trouble. And that's where the Arrows will begin their next possession. Apparently it's down there. Down there. All I can help you with is the radio. Governor Faithful look like they're ready to head out of this one, content to see their Govs up 31-9 with 5 minutes to play. Arrows will begin from their own 19-yard line. Norberg out of the pistol, hands off there to Hudson. Hudson going to bowl his way forward past the 25 and down and around the 28-yard line as Juven will go forward for a gain of about 7 to 8. And be a gain of about 8 there for Juven as Norberg will go to work again out of the gun. Looking to pass. Being chased down. He's going to tuck and run out of the 30-yard line. He's going to get the first down more importantly. And even more importantly, he's going to stop the clock. And it looks like he's going to get the first down. They'll give it to him. Clock stop, 4:28 to play. 31-9 Governors. Aberdeen Central leading Brookings late fourth quarter now, 42-34. First and 10 for the Arrows, now from their own 31. Norberg tossing left and overthrows Dingser, second down. Clock stops now, 4:24 to play. I'm going to have to text Swanee. Swanee called that one. Voice of Aberdeen Central, Zach Swanson. He's going, I got a feeling good. I got a good feeling about this one, that Aberdeen Central Brookings game. So second down here for the Arrows from their own 31-yard line. Clock at 4:24 left. Arrows trailing 31-9. Norberg looking to pass, looking, under pressure, rolls out left. Now he's going to tuck and run out of bounds around the 32-yard line. And Norberg will go forward for a gain of a couple. Officially 4 in the books there for Norberg. 3rd and 6 for the Arrows now from their own 35-yard line. Norberg out of the pistol. Two receivers right, two receivers left. Norberg looking to pass. Pass left side of the field, swatted away. Looking for Dingzer, swatted away there by Jacob Mayer. So 4th down for the Arrows, and what do you do here? You're down at 31-9, 4:12 to play on your own 35-yard line. You got to think you're going to go for it. You have to go for it. You need points. And you need points quick. Arrows will go for it. 4th and 6 from their own 35. Norberg out of the pistol. Spread formation. Looking to pass. Looking. Rolls out to the left and chased out of bounds. And that'll be a loss of a couple and a turnover on downs. So turnover on downs, and Pierre will get the ball deep inside Watertown territory once again. So 5 seconds left in the 4th. Aberdeen Central leading Brookings 42-34. So it looks like the winner of this one will be hosting next week. Govs will start from the Watertown 29. Pierre has started their last 4 drives in Watertown territory. Keenholz out of the pistol. We're going to see some running. Lewis right up the guts, past the 25. So Lewis will go forward for a gain of about 4. Watertown will take the timeouts. We'll take the timeout as well. 31-9 in favor of the Governors. Back in a minute across the Arrows Radio Network.
Are you a competitive parent? If so, keep your kids drug and alcohol free. It's a fact. One night of drinking can undo as much as 14 days of athletic training. Student athletes are expected to demonstrate year-round behavior that reflects positively on the individual, the school, and the community. The use of alcohol, tobacco, marijuana, and other drug use is not allowed. Student athletes need the support of parents, community members, teachers, and coaches. Be strong. Be the influence. Keep our youth alcohol and drug free. A message from the Watertown Healthy Youth Coalition and the Watertown Tobacco Free Coalition.
Hi, this is Doris from Compesca Lodge and Store, Lake Compesca's mini mall for 60 years. We are a family of arrows, and good luck, arrows, in your game. We are one of the first convenience stores in Watertown, providing fishing, hunting, and boating supplies, groceries, and beverages. It's first to Compesca Lodge and then to the lake.
Well, they just announced it here. Aberdeen Central knocked off Brookings 42-34, meaning the winner of this ball game will host next week. Handoff, then right up the guts. Will go Pierre. Mosier with the run, and he'll go forward for a gain of a couple. Timeout. Arrows once again. We'll take it to 3:52 left. You're back in a minute across the Arrows Radio Network.
Add a little zip to your day with Gather Coffee Eats and Gifts. Enjoy a traditional latte, mocha, or one of our monthly drink specials with your choice of milk. If coffee isn't your thing, Gather also offers delicious choices like all fruit smoothies and our famous chais. And don't forget to check out the Bake Case. It's always full of tasty homemade treats along with a great selection of Black Hills bagels. Come inside to enjoy, order online, or call 605-878-0177 for pickup. Gather Coffee Eats and Gifts on the corner of Kemp and 2nd Street Southeast in downtown Watertown.
Sharp Automotive in Watertown is proud to announce that their Abra Body Shop has a new location. They've moved directly west of their Sharp Toyota showroom on West Highway 212 in Watertown, offering you a more convenient location with the same great service and quality workmanship you've come to trust from their Abra Body Shop. If your vehicle's in need of repairs, stop in or give them a call. 605-886-8083. Sharp's Abra Body Shop at their new location just west of the Toyota showroom at Sharp Automotive, West Highway 212, Watertown.
Keenholz looking for the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Governors. Finds the two of Brecken Kruger. to the touchdown. 23-yard touchdown. Kienholz to Kruger. Kienholz' 5th touchdown of the night. So Kienholz to Kruger for 23 yards. 3:45 left in the ball game. And the Govs trying to tack on an extra point and will. 38-9 Governors. 3:45 left in this one. Flag on the field. Somebody jumped off sides. And we'll get the kickoff coming up your way in 60 seconds across the Arrows Radio Network.
Hello, this is Megan with Lake Stop 20 in Watertown. Did you know that we serve breakfast and lunch daily? Our breakfast burritos and sandwiches are served from 6 to 11 a.m. and we use real eggs. Lunch items include burgers, roasted chicken, pizza, cold wraps, salads, and more. We also have wood pellets, assorted beer, snacks, wood, ice, and gas. We have a quiet, spacious casino, so stop by and see us. Lake Stop 20 is located on North Highway 20 by Lake Compesca in Watertown.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates, at your service, at your side. With offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
3 plays, 29 yards. Kienholz to Kruger. That's Kienholz' 5th touchdown of the night. 3 through the air, 2 on the ground. And the Governors add a dagger at the heart of the Watertown Arrows, leading 38-9, 3:45 left in this one. Winner of this one will host Aberdeen Central next week in the semifinal round of the Class 11 AA playoffs. Grounder kick. Arrows will scoop that up at their 15. Spin move to the 20. And down about the 22-yard line. That is where they'll get their next possession here for the purple and gold. Don't forget, coming up next week, a couple of volleyball games on the air for you. Watertown travels to Harrisburg Tuesday nights and then at home to wrap up the regular season against Yankton next Thursday nights. We'll have those ball games for you right here across the Arrows Radio Network, 950 KWAT and GoWatertown.net/Arrows. Watertown will begin from their own 24-yard line. Norberg. Empty back. Check that. Hudson's in the back. Juven will get the call. He's going to bowl his way forward past the 30. Out for about a 5-yard gain. Juven's been really hitting those holes hard tonight. It's been nice to see. He's been going forward for a gain of 5, 6. He'll go 6 on that one. Second, and we will call it 4 for the purple and gold from their own 30-yard line. Clock at 3:13 to play in the ball game. Down the hall, I'm the radio guy. Come on in. As timeouts, nope, check that. Offsides is the call on the Arrows. 6 of the night. 5, 6, 7, 38. 38. So that'll be a free 5. Back up the Arrows to their own 25-yard line. Norberg out of the pistol. Check that. 3 receivers left. 1 right. And it looks like we do have a new quarterback in here for the Arrows. New quarterback, Evan Hamry. So Hudson will go forward for a gain of nothing. Evan Hamry in at quarterback here for Watertown in the final 2:33 to play. Pierre out front, 38-9. Looks like the Governors will be hosting Aberdeen in the semifinals next Friday nights here at Hollister Field. Hamry looking to pass, airs it out, up and away, complete out to the 38-yard line. And complete there to the 33 of Baumberger. As Baumberger will go for a gain of about 10 yards. And a fresh set of downs here for the Arrows. Look like they're playing with the JV squad. Getting some good experience here in the playoffs. Hamry. He'll work it out of the pistol. Handoff Hudson. Hudson spin move. Hits the hole. He'll maybe get a yard on forward progress. And it'll bring up second down. Clock at 1:48 to play. Watertown looking like they will finish their year with a record of 3-7. Pierre will improve to 8-2 and will host Aberdeen Central next Friday nights. We'll wrap this one up. We will get post-game statistics. We'll check the scoreboard from across South Dakota and more coming up at the post-game show here across the Arrows Radio Network. As pass completion there complete to the 33 of Baumberger again. And it looks like he fumbled it. And the Governors will get the ball back. So the Governors now will run this one out with $1:18 to play. And look like they'll win this one 38-9, barring anything else. Looks like Keenholz still in the ball game here for the Governors. Looks like the starting lineup is still in for the Governors. Keenholz out of the pistol, trips to the left, one to the right. Keenholz, high snap, kneel down. We'll get a couple of more of those. Final tonight's will be Pierre 21, Watertown 9. Lots of different things to talk about in the post-game show. A successful year for Watertown, especially coming into the 11 AA ranks. Really nice to see some of those teams the Arrows haven't played before in a very long time, like renewing the rivalry with Yankton, seeing Brookings again, getting shots at Pierre and Mitchell. Really nice to see those kinds of those teams again and those teams moving forward. We'll see it. We'll talk about some of the unforgettable moments of this year as well. That'll all come up in the post-game show, and hopefully we'll chat with Watertown Arrow coach John Hodorf. One more kneel here for Keenholz and company, and that'll do it. Pierre 38, Watertown 9. The Governors will host Aberdeen Central next Friday night. Post-game fires up in 4 minutes across the Arrows Radio Network.
Hi, this is Mandy from Kunkel Snyder Optometric. We're a full-scope eye clinic that offers eye exams for kids and adults of all ages. We have glasses that range from budget to name-brand designer. Our doctors fit a variety of contact lenses including astigmatism, bifocal, and even lenses for corneal disease and dry eye. They treat eye infections, pink eye, glaucoma, and even remove metal from the eye. We're here when you need us. We're open 5 days a week, have evening hours, and we're always accepting new patients. Call 882-4175 for an appointment or stop in and see us. We're on Highway 81 North in Watertown. Kunkel Snyder Optometric. Your family's eye care is our family business.
Hi, this is Carla Christensen. Consider all the good you do in your life for both your family and your business. New York Life Insurance Company is here to help you continue that good. So give Carla or Vince, your local New York Life agents, a call. We can help find ways to protect your business and those who help it grow. We can also help plan your family's financial future so you can keep good going in your personal life as well. You can reach Pregame Insurance at 886-9043 or look for us at newyorklife.com.
Active Heating would like to wish the Arrows good luck this season. Just like the Arrows, we at Active Heating are always pushing to be the best and improve every day. Through hard work and dedication, you can achieve greatness. Thank you to all the coaches, teachers, administrators, and parents for supporting leadership and teamwork through high school athletics. Go Arrows!
For all your heating and air conditioning needs, you can call Active Heating at 882-2663. 882-2663.
At Great Western Bank, they know that champions play as one team with one goal. They know that champions don't just happen. They are built with determination and the right mix of teammates. You can count on Great Western Bank as a trustworthy teammate that will go the extra mile to help you win. To learn more, visit your nearest branch today. Great Western Bank, making life great. Member FDIC.
With more and more people being at home, chances are you'll access a social media site to stay in touch with family and friends. Before you do this, please check your privacy settings to ensure you're being the safest you can be. For step-by-step instructions on how to check and change your privacy settings for Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, and the like, go to consumer.sd.gov. With questions, contact South Dakota Consumer Protection Division, 1-800-300-1986, or email consumerhelp@state.sd.us.
This is Dr. Casey Johnson of Glacial Lakes Orthopedics in Watertown. My partners, Dr. Michael Venner and Dr. Jerry Reiber, and I would like to extend best wishes for safe and successful sports season for all of our area athletes. With advanced sports medicine training and over 50 years of combined clinical experience, we specialize in injury prevention and management, minimally invasive surgery, and accelerated recovery and rehabilitation. For an appointment today, call 882-2630 or go online and visit us at glaciallakes.orthopedics.com.
The Dakota Marker game is back, and it's live on Midco Sports.
He is loose inside the 40, and Pierre strong.
The Bison and Jackrabbits put on a show this spring when SDSU reclaimed the Rock, but the Bison have their rise on retaking the prize in this matchup of top-ranked foes. Tune in for the pregame show at 1:30 p.m. Central from Brookings on November 6th, live on Midco Sports and streaming on Midco Sports Plus.
A bank's foundation is your foundation. By providing exceptional services you value, American Bank and Trust is now open in Watertown. With 15 locations serving eastern South Dakota, American Bank and Trust offers robust banking and trust services complemented with today's technology. It's a new Watertown bank, led by bankers you already know. So make it your new bank, American Bank and Trust, 1600 4th Street Northeast Watertown. Member FDIC.
Pierre Governors defeat the Watertown Arrows tonight by a final of 38-9. Welcome to the American Bank and Trust post-game show. Brett Nathaniel along with you here tonight as we take a look at some post-game statistics. And let's first start out with the drive summaries here this evening. For the Watertown Arrows, it'll go like this. Actually, let's first start out with the Pierre Governors. They took their opening drive, 8 plays, 29 yards. They took that opening kickoff to the Watertown 29-yard line. 8 plays later, Keenholz rushes for 3 yards. It was 7-0 in favor of Pierre, 8:33 to play in the first quarter. Pierre then, their second drive would put together a 6-play, 70-yard drive. Keenholz would rush for his second touchdown of the night. 14-7 Pierre at that point. Drive 3 would end in a Hunter Wench's safety, and it would be in favor of Watertown at that point. Pierre at that point, 14-9. That was at 3:37 in the first quarter. Drive 4 would end up in an interception for the Governors. Drive 5 was a Keenholz to Zabel pass completion of about 5 yards. 21-9 Pierre at that point after a 2-play, 70-yard drive. Pierre would punt to end out the first half, and then 3 plays, actually would punt and then end out with 3 plays before the end of the first half. Governors would take the their opening drive of the second half, 7 plays, 82 yards. Keenholz to Merquan from 40 yards out, 28-9. That was at 6 minutes to play in the third quarter. Then a turnover on downs, then a punt, and then Pierre would tack on a 27-yard field goal, 7-13 in the fourth quarter, 31-9 Governors. Then a punt, and then Keenholz to Kruger from 23 yards, 3 plays, 29-yard drive. Final there, 38-9, 3:45 in the fourth quarter. Keenholz with 5 touchdowns tonight, 2 on the ground and 3 through the air. For the Arrows, they would answer their opening drive, 1 play and just 1 toss there to Cole Holden, 75 yards, and it was 7-7 in the first quarter, and we're thinking, all right, it's going to be a shootout again. But then the Arrows, they struggled after that. A punt, turnover on downs, a fumble, a punt, and then a turnover on downs to wrap up the first half of play. The Arrows would get the ball to start out the second half of play, but couldn't really come up with anything. Punt, interception, punt, interception, 6-play drive, turnover on downs, and then a fumble. Watertown would turn the ball over tonight a total of 4 times, 2 fumbles and 2 interceptions. Final this evening as Pierre will move on, defeating Watertown 38-9. Take another timeout. We will run down some post-game statistics and hopefully talk with the coach, John Hodorf. That comes up your way in 4 minutes across the Arrows Radio Network.
Before and after the game, make sure you stop into your Watertown Perkins. They're famous for breakfast, but you'll also love their lunches and dinners. Conveniently located at the corner of Highways 81 and 212. At Perkins, you'll find quality fresh food, freshly baked pies and muffins. And it's all in a clean, relaxing, and friendly atmosphere. So come on in and bring your appetite. Your Watertown Perkins will do the rest.
Brian's Glass is a proud supporter of high school athletics and wishes all of the Watertown Arrows athletes good luck during the year. Brian's Glass can assist you with commercial and residential glass needs and is also able to assist you with your windshield needs. For all of your glass needs, contact Brian's Glass at 886-5328. That's Brian's Glass, 886-5328. And go Arrows!
Dano's Marine in Watertown is taking orders for the new 2022 Ranger boats powered by Mercury Outboards. Get the details on the Ranger 621 CFS and Ranger Regatta 223 Pontoon Fish Series, powered by Mercury Outboards. Stop and see recent trade-ins of Mercury-powered Ranger boats. Dano's Marine, your elite Ranger Mercury dealer, West 212 Watertown, or online 24/7 at danosmarine.com.
It's time to treat yourself to a treat or tasty meal from your Watertown Dairy Queen. Ice cream treats hit the spot every time, from a soft serve cone to your favorite blizzard. How about ordering an ice cream cake for that special occasion? There's great meals to fill those hunger pains. And be sure to download the DQ app on your phone and order ahead of time to speed up your order with curbside pickup. Make it a Dairy Queen day with your Watertown DQ on Highway 212.
Keep your whole family safe with Graber cordless or motorized window treatments from Hometown Building Center. Going cordless is safer for families with pets or small children. Motorized shades are great for those hard-to-reach windows. They're safer and can even be paired with a smart home device. Make the smart choice for your home decor with Graber's cordless or motorized window treatments. And through the end of the year, the upgrade to cordless is free. Visit Hometown Building Center's Window Treatment Department today, South Highway 20 in Watertown.
If all you want is a sip of water at the kitchen sink, any filter will do. I want better water in the laundry, better water in the bathroom, better water at every tap, in every room for everyone in my home, every time, everywhere I use water, every day. So I got a whole home filtration system from Culligan. Now I ask you, how long will it take for you to call the Culligan man?
Hey, Culligan Man!
I'm Jason Hansen, your local Culligan man in Watertown. Call us today at 886-4830.
Great buys this week at Hy-Vee in Watertown. Hershey's snack size candy, $1.99, limit 2. Hormel fresh ground beef or ground pork 1 pound roll, $2.77. St. Louis style spare ribs, $2.99 a pound. Columbine red seedless grapes, $1.28 a pound. And Tombstone pizza, $2.88. At Hy-Vee.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every eye.
This is Casey from Stony Brook Suites Assisted Living. We have a variety of suite layouts to suit your personal needs, from a comfortable studio suite all the way up to our 2-bedroom suites. We have just the room for you. We are proud to offer the largest suites in the area, providing the amount of space you desire. All of our suites and amenities are on one level, providing ease and peace of mind for family. Stop in today for a cup of coffee and a tour of our beautiful facility. We are located at 500 16th Avenue Northeast, or give us a call at 882-0013.
Life is sweet in Stony Brook Suites.
Watertown falls to Pierre tonight in the quarterfinal round of the Class 11 AA football playoffs, 38-9. Let's take a look at some post-game statistics here tonight. As Lincoln Keenholz for Pierre, he'll go 13-23, 248 yards, 3 touchdowns, did toss 1 interception, 11 carries for 48 yards on the ground, and did rush for 2 touchdowns. Trayton Lewis, 9 carries for 23 yards on the ground for the Governors. For the Arrows, Drew Norberg will finish tonight 9 of 19 for 190 yards, did toss 1 touchdown, 2 carries for -4 yards on the ground. Juven Hudson, 20 carries for 9 yards. Cole Holden, 3 catches for 100 yards and a touchdown. That all in the first half. He was silent in the second half. Colin Dingser, 3 catches for 58 yards. Trevin Rodden, a catch for 10 yards as well. Reese Stark had 1 catch for 12 yards. Those are your post-game statistics here this evening. Let's take a look at some of the scores from across South Dakota this evening. We'll first start up in 11 AAA. Finals tonight, Harrisburg down to Rapid City Stevens 50-9. Sioux Falls Lincoln down Sioux Falls Washington 45-24. Brandon Valley over Sioux Falls Jefferson 23-9. And O'Gorman down Roosevelt 42-28. In Class 11 AA, T Area defeated Sturgis tonight 57-10. They will take on Yankton next week, who downed Mitchell 42-21. An upset tonight as Aberdeen Central downed Brookings in Brookings 42-34. That means Pierre will host Aberdeen next Friday night in the 11 AA semifinals. In Class 11A, Madison down Sioux Falls Christian 35-14. Del Rapids down to West Central 19-15. Millbank over Canton 6-0. Vermilion over Tri-Valley 21-7. In Class 11B, winner all over McCook Central Montrose 66-28. Elk Point Jefferson down Wagner 48-6. Bridgewater Emory Ethan defeated Sioux Valley tonight 21-8. And a final in overtime, Beersford escapes Aberdeen Roncalli 7-6. Moving down in the 9AA ranks, final in overtime, Platte Geddes escapes Hanson 26-24. In a battle of West River teams, Timber Lake defeated Lyman 24-18. Parkston down Garrettson 34-7. Canastota Freeman upset Ipswich and blanked them 14-0. In Class 9A, a final from New Country KS93. Harriet Selby area down Castlewood 48-32. DeSmet defeated Warner 32-16. Howard over Wolsey Wessington 46-6. And Wall escapes Gregory 34-20. In Class 9B, Avon down Alcester Hutchin 30-14. Del Rapids St. Mary over Gayville Vollen 42-22. Faulkton down to Harding County Bison 48-22. And Potter County down to Hitchcock Tulare 48-8. Those are the finals from across South Dakota here this evening. This is the American Bank & Trust post-game show across the Arrows Radio Network. We await the coach, John Hodorf, and we will award our McDonald's Player of the Ball Game. That comes up your way in 3 minutes.
Hi, this is Christine from the Blossom Shop, inviting you to come down and see everything we have in store. Fresh flowers, cards, memorial, garden statues, and new inventory weekly. Stop on in and see what we have for you at the Blossom Shop, 115 East Kemp.
To achieve great things, it takes a great team. Attacker Plumbing and Heating Andor Incorporated, they have the get it done and then some team of talented, passionate people who will get the job done right. The service techs and those behind the scenes work together to provide top-notch service that you've come to expect from Tacker Plumbing and Heating Andor Incorporated for over 60 years. The business that service built.
Call on the business that service built. Call Tacker.
Add a little zip to your day with Gather Coffee Eats and Gifts. Enjoy a traditional latte, mocha, or one of our monthly drink specials with your choice of milk. If coffee isn't your thing, Gather also offers delicious choices like all fruit smoothies and our famous chais. And don't forget to check out the Bake Case. It's always full of tasty homemade treats along with a great selection of Black Hills bagels. Come inside to enjoy, order online, or call 605-878-0177 for pickup. Gather Coffee Eats and Gifts. on the corner of Kemp and 2nd Street Southeast in downtown Watertown.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan requires more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guide you every step of the way to help you make sure the future you imagine becomes the future you achieve. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Contact Bill Keller in the Watertown office of Northwestern Mutual.
Are you a competitive parent? If so, keep your kids drug and alcohol free. It's a fact. One night of drinking can undo as much as 14 days of athletic training. Student athletes are expected to demonstrate year-round behavior that reflects positively on the individual, the school, and the community. The use of alcohol, tobacco, marijuana, and other drug use is not allowed. Student athletes need the support of parents, community members, teachers, and coaches. Be strong. Be the influence. Keep our youth alcohol and drug free. A message from the Watertown Healthy Youth Coalition and the Watertown Tobacco Free Coalition.
The McDonald's breakfast is too good to speak deal. Sounds a lot like... that. And who wants to chit-chat in the morning when you have McDonald's to eat anyway?
Get any size coffee or soft drink for just $1 or a $2 small McCafe. Download our app and get daily McCafe deals. Price participation may vary. McD app download and registration required.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. McDonald's. I'm loving it.
Watertown falls to Pierre in the 11AA playoffs tonight, 38-9. Doesn't look like we'll catch up with Watertown Arrow coach John Hodor for his post-game comment here tonight. So let's award our McDonald's player of the ball game, and we are going to give this one to Hunter Wenches, who had the safety in the ball game for Watertown. So Hunter Wenches will be awarded our McDonald's player of the ball game. He'll pick himself up a small combo meal from the Watertown McDonald's. Watertown will finish out their year with a record of 3-7. It was a memorable year, not only for me taking over duties of play-by-play here on 950 KWAT for the Watertown Arrows, but it was a memorable year. Things I remember, first of all, I get to work with my wife once again doing camera work at GoWatertown.net. Second of all, I'll always remember the Lincoln game. The Lincoln game, that's Hail Mary pass. Lincoln comes away with the win because Watertown had that one. I won't forget the Huron game the next week where Watertown comes up with the victory there. Huron made it very memorable as well. It was fun to see teams the Arrows have not seen in a very long time, like Pierre, like Mitchell, like Brookings and Yankton. It was good to get those rivalries going once again. So all in all, I would say a pretty successful year, even though it ended tonight here for the Watertown Arrows. Coming up next week, we'll have coverage of the Watertown Arrow volleyball team as they will wrap up their regular season. They will head to Harrisburg on Tuesday night. Todd will be back for that one here on KWAT, and then we'll wrap up the regular season at home against Yankton next Thursday night. I will be on the call of that one coming up next week across the Arrows radio network of 950 KWAT and GoWatertown.net. Want to thank our producer-engineer back at the studios at KWAT, Rod, doing an impeccable job per usual. The videographer tonight was my wife, Bree Matthews. Also want to thank every single sponsor, because without local sponsors, we could not bring you coverage of the Watertown Arrows this season. Support local businesses that support the Watertown Arrows. I'm Brett Nathaniel, and I leave you with our final score. The Watertown season comes to an end at the hands of the Pierre Governors in the 11AA quarterfinal by a final of 38-9. This has been a presentation of Watertown Radio Sports. We'll catch you back here for volleyball coverage next week on 950 KWAT.